And we're live. Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to At Advantage Strixhaven Dungeons and Dragons thing. I get worse at this every week that it happens. Sitting next to me is a person. Please take this away from me.
Is me. I'm a person. It's me, M, and I play the character Bratton Marion Latrice.
No.
Otherwise known as Rat. Yaha. And today's fun fact is his favorite marine animal is a little guy known as a leaf sheep.
Oh, I see where you got the inspiration for today then.
It's a leaf slug. It's a little sea slug that lives on the bottom of the ocean, and they eat algae. But because they eat so much algae, it turns the little feelers on their back green, so they look like little sheeps that are covered in leaves instead of wool. Slug.
Whoa.
The person next to me is.
Hi, I'm Lampshades Our Friends, or Finn. I play Olive Johnson, our human warlock with a level and fighter, and Olive's favorite sea creature is probably her fish.
I never thought I'd have to say this, but I gotta turn Finn up.
Sorry, I'm trying not to puke. And to the side of me is...
It's me, Frenzy. I play the bard who's trying his best. Lorcan.
Is he the...
He is. He is trying his best. Okay. And his favorite marine animal is a lionfish because they are very fun and very photogenic if you can get them in the right angle.
That was my favorite fish growing up. I love them for that.
They're great, aren't they?
They are. They're so pretty.
Bastards.
Anyway, the person who I was just speaking with is...
Hi, I'm Leo, or Ellie, or neighborly Leo, whichever you prefer to call me. I play Nixie, our beloved cleric, and her favorite sea animal is most commonly misconstrued, yeah, I guess that's the correct word, as a jellyfish, but it's actually a siphonophore. Had to look up that word because I forgot how to pronounce it. The Portuguese man of war, because it's a bunch of tiny little it's the whole, like, what you think is the jellyfish is actually a colony of the siphonophores, and they cannot survive on their own. And what's its fatality rate? Hold on.
The fact that two of us' favorite fish or fish adjacent is something that can kill a man is, concerning. Especially with poison. You got something you want to tell us?
And also, fun fact, I've stepped on one of these and didn't get stung. They are really squishy. About nearly pissed myself. Anyway, to the
That
right
doesn't
of
help
me.
with the poison, by the way. Don't pee on yourself if you get stung by anything. Please.
Infection.
Infection.
Hi, I'm Kylos, also known as... Hi, I'm Overlord, also known as Harrison. I'm playing Kylos, the druid barbarian. Kylos' favorite fish is a lemon shark.
Oh,
Aww.
I like lemon sharks.
Oh my god, the boys.
That is if he had to pick a shark. Kylos loves sharks.
I also love sharks, and I debated on Rat's favorite marine animal to be a whale shark, because I also like whale sharks.
Nice. But yes, that is me, and then the final one, the god, please. They are dead. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, they are alive.
Is it my turn? Yes.
The fuck?
Sorry. Hi, I'm Loopy, aka Charlie. I haven't been here in a while, so hi everyone. If we have anyone
Charlie!
here. I play the very eccentric wizard rogue Nathair. And his favorite is a leafy sea dragon. That's his favorite marine creature.
That's a good marine creature.
They are just doing their best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. I don't got anything else to say.
That's all right. And hi.
Sorry, hang on. Let me issue a Twitter apology really quickly. I'm
Okay.
very sorry that I had outworld obligations distracting me
Whoa.
away from this At Advantage session.
Hold
I
on.
really shouldn't
no.
have.
Hang on a minute. You
I
can't
really
be
sh-
having. Where's your ukulele?
Yeah.
I don't have a ukulele. My
I have a
cello's in a
guitar. You
case
can
in the
borrow
back.
mine.
Also, you called it a Twitter apology. Twitter doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
an X apology.
Yeah, get it right. Now you have to issue another
Apology.
apology.
I have to another.
Okay, I apologize for calling Twitter. I should have known it's called X. Daddy
Except it's
Elon.
not on iOS.
Why are
Murder
you
me.
why are you dead naming X?
Yeah.
I know.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn.
Elon Musk, I'm so sorry. I apologize to everyone for dead naming X. That was a really toxic thing I did there.
Hey.
I just want to clear
it's
the
me.
air.
Fake.
I just want to clear the air. But I am happy to be back. I'm hoping I can be back forever, but there's probably going to be a few sessions in the future I need to miss because, for those of you that don't know, I am a college fall athlete, and that is where we believe it.
Gross.
Charlie has obligations.
I made sure to keep my
Ew.
Mondays free when I went to college.
I have to keep my
When
Mondays
you-
and Tuesdays free.
Good for
this
you.
shit.
I'm glad you get the choice in your schedule. Which reminds me, Mr. DM, I need to be in bed by like 11 o'clock.
Okay. We'll definitely be aiming for that anyways, because there's someone else here who needs to probably be in bed before that.
Got it.
What?
Don't worry about
Uh,
it. And does anyone want to recap the hour of D&D we played last week?
my God, it was only
Oh
an
god, it
hour.
was an hour.
Yo,
I don't remember what happened other than I joined halfway through and I felt so out of it.
Pretty dresses.
I
Yeah,
died.
I know we're sewing.
Oh yeah.
I died.
No, you
did?
didn't.
No.
I died.
No,
No.
you didn't.
their
My
computer died.
Crashed. My computer
Well-
crashed. I think it's
well, if
fine
you-
now if I keep it plugged in.
And we
Well, if
tried
you just
to
outright tell the people
stall
you-
to let them back.
Yeah.
Then we spent an hour and a half talking about random bullshit. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had my
And
little
then I
rant about
showed-
Marvel.
You did.
I showed up and we were like, oh, we're doing a fashion show. And I think that's where it ended because then we just called it.
Yep. Because someone else also died. And we were like, well, someone else died, and then Charlie has to leave in like half an hour anyways. So,
Yeah, it was not a great decision.
fun times. But yeah, that was last week, and we're gonna go into intro, and then hopefully my brain decides to turn on so that we can properly do D&D. So see you all after the intro plays. Bye, I guess. What am I doing with my life?
2 minutes.
And hello, hello, hello. We are back from our intro and into official game time now.
Hello.
Hooray!
So,
Stop now.
as was mentioned in our sort of piecemeal recap, last time the 2 to 3 things we managed to get done is one, you guys had a school test with
Oh yeah, we did have a test.
almost all of you completely passing it. Unfortunately, Lorcan only got like a 60% on his test.
Shut. Shut.
No,
Shut.
no.
Shush.
Suck my left nut.
Why specifically the
one.
left one?
I don't think you want the right one.
What the fuck? Wait, hang on.
Don't speak for me.
What do you
Is the right nut like a Republican or something?
No.
It's because the left doesn't get enough attention.
He's got performance issues.
This is already going off the rails.
What?
So,
What?
last time-
you decided to go more into the bit, to be honest.
You
You went
did. You
there.
started that.
Hey, I don't have commitment issues, okay? I commit to the bits.
You shouldn't have committed to that
You
one.
like my left nut.
Yeah, we had the same joke, just different sides of it.
So, after your wonderful test, you were told of a upcoming fashion show being put on in order to help sponsor this year's masquerade dance. It would have all forms of both student and then alumni coming in and donating outfits that would be auctioned off, and the school would take a commission to help cover expenses that a giant masquerade would have. Because the school has to monetize all the possible ways they can. Your tuition apparently doesn't cover everything at the school.
Don't we pay like so much money?
Yes.
400 gold.
Shit.
Yeah, it's 400 gold for a year, and a gold is like $100. So you pay what, $40,000 a year?
Oh, that's about as much as my school. I am in crippling debt.
Yeah, except question: does your school teach magic, which takes expensive components?
I mean, we have a very good COPA program.
I think you're forgetting how much a textbook costs. A single textbook.
Yeah.
Listen,
But
that's a lot
if
of
you think
money.
a single textbook costs a lot of money, how much do you think a spell book would cost?
Oh yeah, that's
Probably about the same.
Doubly.
there's actually very specific rules about like how much the paper and ink in a spellbook costs.
Why?
Great. I love
Why
that
I
that
will
exists.
never play a. Why I
Because
will never play a wizard.
wizards get to be the most powerful casters in the entire game, they need a setback, and the setback here is gold. Basically, when you go to transcribe a new spell into your spellbook that's not the one you get on level up, for each spell level, it costs 50 gold. So, like, the paper and ink of a first level spell costs 50 gold. For a second level spell, takes 100 gold.
You've got to spend like £1,000 to level up.
No, they don't have to spend this to level up.
You have to spend it
To
Like,
get
if you find a spell,
Yeah.
and like just out and about, and you want to be like, I want that. Yeah. Yeah, you might need to cough up some coin.
again, there's a drawback to being the most powerful casting class in all of Dungeons and Dragons.
money.
It's a d6 hit die and money.
fucking shit. Why are they so mean?
All right. So yeah, you were told of the fashion show, and apparently some of you guys wanted to team up to create some a design, or maybe multiple designs. I wasn't quite sure as we ended last session, but the team who wanted to, let's head to you guys. First, I guess, how many of you guys are teaming up?
Okay, it was me, Nixie, Lorcan. Was anyone else in that group?
I think I was going to ask Olive if we were just going to sit in the sidelines. So I think it was just you guys, if memory serves correctly.
Hell yeah, squad.
Squad.
Actually, I think if I remember correctly, Olive was gonna do a couple's costume with Havanash.
Olive was gonna do a couple.
Oh my
I
god.
remember that now. I don't even want to compete against Olive now.
Well,
You know what?
that was my thing. Is that for the actual dance, or are you teaming up with Havanesh to create a outfit for the fashion show? Or outfits, I guess.
Shit, I thought it was the same thing.
No, because these are technically two separate things. You can make a design that then gets auctioned off for the fashion show, or then you can just later go on to make an outfit or buy an outfit for the actual dance part of it.
We're gonna do just the dance then.
Okay.
Getting that prom king and queen hashtag 20, whatever year it is here.
Probably like just 1260 something.
Hashtag 1260 something, prom king and queen.
You gotta love it.
I love the idea of the of
I
not
don't know.
even bothering to count the actual year, so they do literally write 1260 something on the.
Look, man, it gets exhausting. You gotta get what you get.
Yeah.
The class of 1260.
Like, here's an actual
1260
question. How do we know this year is actually 2023 and someone didn't just lose count along the way?
Someone probably did. lose
Someone
count.
did.
Hey, do we want to play D&D?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. So, Nixie, Nathair, Lorcan, if you would like, are you creating just one outfit, or would you like to create, multiples? You guys have about a week until the fashion show, and each outfit will take you roughly 24 hours of crafting. So, like...
Oh, she'll stay up.
Yeah, I mean...
I'll do 7 outfits.
Nixie and the Fair have found common ground, and it is
For
fashion.
For one.
You guys still do have regular classes, so I will say grand total with 3 of you. If you want to, you can make 4 outfits. Like, if all of you are, like,
opening Pinterest,
switching out and stuff.
Group, hold on, making group chat. Don't interrupt me.
Making group chat is crazy.
I got it. Okay, there's 1.
Okay, and while those 3 are doing that, the other 3, anything in particular... Anything in particular you 3 would like to do during this week while your friends decide to go into fashion frenzy?
I would also like to go into fashion frenzy.
Okay. Are you going to join their team, or do you want to make an outfit yourself?
I think I want to make an outfit myself.
Okay.
Boo! You stink.
Why?
Is there a theme?
Is
It's
there a theme? That
yeah,
is very
it's
important.
it's the same as
Stars.
yeah, it's a starlit evening. That is the theme of the
Stars.
masquerade. So starlight and constellations and space.
Slay.
I have spit a lot into a bucket and I feel better now. Alright, what are we doing?
God.
Would you Is there anything you would like to do while the other four, I guess, are in fashion frenzy for the week?
I would like to grow my business.
Yeah.
I would like
You're letting me
to
on leave, right? You're letting me go on leave for this?
a temporary, but it's not paid.
That's okay.
Sorry, we can't afford that. We're a small business.
No, yeah, no, I know we can't.
I need also Jack, you're on leave too.
I'm a contractor. I sell what I don't use, and I give you back the money to
That's
Rebustle.
what they all say.
He's just
You're on
freelance.
leave.
I am freelance.
I got any rivals this year?
Did my pencil run out of... Okay,
No one
there we
would
go.
dare.
I thought my pencil ran out of, lead, sorry.
Mechanical ink.
Mechanical ink, yep.
Stop telling me to sign in.
But as all of you are focusing on your grow this year, and you know, going to make your deliveries and meet with your regulars or whatnot, you find about half of your usual most likely Witherbloom and maybe Prismari students that purchase your wonderful herbs seem to no longer be interested in buying from you.
Bitch.
Which you find odd, because while it's not like, while it isn't like later in the year and like testing is starting to get intense and everyone's like stressed or whatnot, these are still Witherbloom and Prismari. One is literally the art kids, and the other are the plant kids who want weed anyways.
They're gonna need it for their tests. They do that shit sober.
Yeah, and it's weird. And while a lot of them try to like duck the issue or not, you have you do find like one or two who are just like, I'm gonna be straight up with you, Olive. There's a new supplier who came in. Their stuff is like dope, and they're charging less. So I gotta do what's right for me, you know?
This is bullshit. Who are they? I would like to know. For innocent reasons. Just wanna talk. I just wanna talk. I just wanna talk.
And you get the snitches get stitches speech from the ones who are even willing to like let you know that there's another supplier. They're like, hey, we can't tell you that.
They offer permanent lower prices.
Ooh, okay.
Exclusive.
Make a persuasion check.
Shit. 10.
10.
I don't roll good. You forget this.
I do.
You only lower you only lower your prices by like a single percentage.
Yeah, unfortunately, this new person who's interfering with your territory, apparently their prices are just like crazy low to a point where you can't justify to yourself bringing it that low. And their prices are still beating you for a number of students. I will say you do get back some of the people that you lost. They're like, oh yeah, that's, you know, I've been buying from you for years. We have a good bond, and if you can lower your price by like that amount, then you know I'll come back to you. But you still lost like a good like 40-ish% of your regular buyers to this new mystery dealer.
Side quest, I'm gonna have to find out this shit. Olive's gonna go snooping while everyone's making outfits.
Okay.
I'm not making outfits.
I like the energy. I like the energy of one person dealing with the crash of their economy. The others.
I am
trying to push out outfits.
I
Yeah.
am so far out of my depth.
4 of you guys
Everyone
right
else
now
is
are doing
happy.
like Paris Fashion Week, and Olive's in her mini episode. Olive's in their mini episode of Breaking Bad.
Oh, I want to do like a noir detective scene.
Hey,
Oh,
Can I please help?
Can I confirm something?
Yes.
I can help. All right, Olive and Carlos are having an adventure.
Nixie, what would you like to confirm?
We are allowed to use magic for the fashion show, yeah?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
In fact, one of the
Kylos were on a quest.
one of the most common, not the most common, but like one of the fabrics that people tend to be using is an enchanted fabric called Glamour Weave, which you can like program in illusions into the fabric.
How soft is it?
How much is it?
For softness, it varies. It's like a lot of different fabrics. You can find it in like a silk texture. You can find it in that's all I know for
For fabric?
pretty
You
much.
wanna
You
say
can find it.
cotton?
You can find it in a cotton texture. You can find it. I don't know. Even in a thick, like you can find it in like
Polyester?
a wool. A polyester, I
Really?
think, is technically too advanced, but sure, you guys have messed with this timeline enough. I'll allow polyester to exist.
Nice.
Question.
Yeah.
How much is it?
It's not okay. It depends. There's 2 variants. There is there's common Glamour Weave, which isn't like super expensive. It's pretty much on the higher end of like regular fabrics, but it's still regular. And then there's Uncommon Glamour Weave, which Uncommon Glamour Weave actually allows the illusions to, like, not be tied to the fabric. Like, regular Glamour Weave, the illusion has to be in the fabric. Like, it moves
Okay,
in
how much
there.
is that then? Because I'm not finding a price.
Yeah, it's, I actually have a big document about prices of every single magic item in this stupid game. Not stupid game. It's a very good game.
Stupid
but-
game you're running. Stupid game that you are running.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Need a theme song.
Uncommon Glamour Weave. For about enough for one outfit is 225 gold pieces for the uncommon variant.
Yeah, that's so much for one outfit.
How much is it?
Well,
Is
also
it worth the drip?
also remember, this is clothing with a built-in illusion that can come like off of you. You can essentially have this clothing like have itself coated in illusionary flames, or like have dancing stars around you, or
Okay, how much is the base level?
the base version is
Make your budget chart.
for a singular outfit. Where is it? I just had it. Is 50 gold.
Okay.
Oh my god, that is so expensive.
Well, like, okay, it is expensive. Like, a gold is worth roughly like 100. But also remember, you all essentially go to the Harvard of magic schools. Like, it's not only Harvard, it's Harvard of Magic School. So, like, most people here are, like, very rich.
Can we ask a couple favors?
It's
I have a
okay.
question.
Fashion group, get back in the group chat. Let's
Dude,
let the drums
read my messages
going
first.
on.
I have a question.
Okay.
Could I roll to haggle to get a cheaper price on the uncommon glamour weave? Persuasion.
Okay.
Could I haggle?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I will
Should
allow
I-
a haggle.
Can Jack help? He's running errands for me while Nathare pins shit.
If Lorcan would like to help,
Come on, you want to
I
help?
can.
Okay,
Yes.
I have advantage.
I was going to ask if you wanted me to ask for you, given I have a plus 11 in persuasion.
Yep, switch the roles. I'm helping you. You get advantage. I have +2. Switching sides.
hey, would you just
Okay,
like
I'll-
me to ask for you?
I just walk up.
It's just his perfectly symmetrical face. That
Yes, my perfectly symmetrical, bright yellow with painted eyes face. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, let me. Am I still allowed to roll with advantage?
yes,
Is it
if
being-
if
can I help?
if Nixie is giving the help action, yes.
Yes, okay, I see a nod of the head. With advantage. 21.
Okay.
I rolled like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a 21, that's definitely not bad at all. So with a 21, they are willing to give you a discount that brings the total per outfit down from 225 to 190.
I'll take that. So 190 each.
Yeah, for each outfit worth of uncommon glamour weave that you get.
Okay, and the common, how much did you say it was?
The common, I think I said it was 50, although my brain is bad at remembering things.
Okay, I thought you said 50 earlier, just confirming. So, 2, okay, so 2 uncommon and 2, okay.
I mean, I guess if you want to haggle for the common as well, but like that's, I will tell you that's gonna have like less of a, it's gonna have a slightly diminished return because it's not like they mark up the common as much as like, so like the uncommon takes X amount to produce, and then so they have to sell that as like a base, and then they mark it up so that they actually have a profit margin for expansion and stuff. And then common, because it's easier to produce, has that, and then the markup is
Slightly less because it's cheaper anyway.
yeah, they don't really need to profit as
Are you
much.
telling me that they're supporting fair market
Yeah,
by
pretty.
not marking up their more?
What
they're
is
not
this
marking-
socialism we are in?
It's the world of D&D,
The indie is socialist.
where people
D&D.
basically only want to make enough to survive and not enough money that they're hoarding all of the gold in the world, because that's what dragons do, and dragons are bad.
Wow, it's almost like the dragons are a symbolism or a metaphor for capitalism and the big companies that just want to rule over everybody else.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy.
Question: how the fuck did we go from buying cloth to this?
That is not
Speaking
the
of
biggest leap.
capitalism,
That is
Yeah.
not
made
the
a
biggest
theme
leap
song.
we've done in these
I-
sessions.
I saw. I was
Hold on,
looking at
hold
general
on.
chat a little bit, and I saw the theme song work.
so good. I finished it. It's amazing.
It was very good.
Well done.
So while outfit stuff is happening, if you guys are all set with outfit stuff now, we can head over to Kylos and Olive in their neo-noir investigation into who is undercutting Olive's prices and taking their business.
Alice, you want to sing the theme song with me?
Hang on, what am I doing? What am I
Sing
doing?
the theme song with me.
Oh god.
Ready? Are you ready? I got the lyrics.
What's the tone? Like, what's the tune here? Like, I need a. I need to
I don't
make
know.
sure we're in
Just sing it whatever feels right.
There's 104 days.
Days of
No,
summer
no.
vacation, full
No.
around just to
Copyright.
end. But
Copyright.
the annual problem
Copyright,
for our
copyright,
generation
copyright.
is finding a good way to spend.
I want to hear Finley's song.
Copyright.
All right.
Hey, Harrison.
Are you
ready?
gonna sing it in the voice? Are you gonna sing it in the voice though?
Oh shit! Can I sing in Olive's voice? I will try.
Yes.
That makes you do it. I will try.
Yeah, it'll make you do it. It'll make you
Okay.
sing it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Two. 1. Oliving Carlos request. Beating the competition with the best. Fighting my girls. Punching super fast. Everyone starts to fly. Oliving Carlos kicking ass, fighting trash, having a blast.
That was wonderful.
I really tried.
Good
But
job.
I just imagined Olive doing the little Nimona breaking stuff little thing that
Yeah.
singing.
I need Olive in like a 30 noir detective
Oh my
outfit.
god.
Yeah.
My
Absolutely.
tuition prices are posted.
Oh
I'm
god.
about to be a broke college student.
Unfortunately, your commissions are slightly out of my price range, but trust me, you
I know
if
what I'm worth.
if they weren't, you would have my ear.
I have so many. I have commissions already. I am waiting for them, and then I can consider more later.
I am on a brief hiatus, but they're resuming because I'm
You
about to
told
have a
me.
shit ton of free time, and that's
Yeah, I figured.
Okay, so
You find your prices again.
I never added the 400 gold from winning the thingy. All this talk of money's has got me checking mine.
yeah.
I'm gonna add that. There we go.
Also, you all have been at Strixhaven for like 3 weeks, and on week 1 you guys got a job, so you all can get 15 gold from the job of basically if shit goes sideways, protect the school job. And so far, no shit has gone sideways.
We have a job?
Oh
yeah,
we got a job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the,
my
Let's
side
go
job.
Magical item. We got you a magic item, by the way.
We got hired.
What's my side job doing? But that's losing business. How much should I get from that?
Do I still make my 15 gold even though I was unaware of the 15 gold?
yeah, I was updating everyone. Okay, I got sent a message
Yeah, hang on.
by Rat, but first, Olive mentioned a thing. I'm gonna say, Olive, you can make 9 gold from your
Shit.
side
Prices
business
have dropped.
that is losing
Do I make
losing
anything?
business. And then I had a question from Rat.
Yeah, I just want to know if I could possibly combine the technology used in his watch to hide his appearance into the clothing.
We will get to that when it comes time to make the outfit ability check.
Okay.
But if basically you want to attempt to do that when you do that, I will make a slightly different rule calling than what's written in the books, just specifically because of your abilities. And then Kylos, you had a question.
No, I was just going to. It was mainly just for Nether because last I checked, wasn't there a magic item that would have been useful for him? I'm not sure if someone else picked it up though.
Yeah, I think I posted in general chat forever ago, but then I didn't pin it, so it's probably lost under tons of stuff.
Okay.
I'll look for it.
Yeah, if no one else took it They were, I believe, gloves of thievery. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the items that were found were Moonsicle +1, which I think
Glove of Blasting.
Kylos
Water
has.
walking,
I
gloves
have
of
the
thievery,
I have the sickle.
decorations.
Who has the glove of blasting?
I'm pretty sure that one is pretty sure. Yeah, the one I forgot. Rat has it.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, I do. Sorry. Glove of Blasting.
Someone should have a ring of water walking.
What did I get? Did I get anything?
Yeah, you got something because Olive opted out of getting anything, so there is just enough items for everyone.
I didn't add anything.
Neither did I think.
Yeah, there's 5 items, 6 of you. Kylos got Moonsicle, Rat got Glove of Blasting. Someone should have a Ring of Water Walking. There's Gloves of
There was-
Thievery, and then a Deck of Illusions.
Yeah, I think we kept the gloves of thievery for Nathair.
Okay.
There was
I thought
something that-
Lorcan took the Deck of Illusions for
Yeah.
photography reasons.
Yeah, there was that.
did?
I remember the photography reasons. I remember him saying that.
Mhm.
Leah, I have a feeling you took water walking because of thing can't expose.
Okay, then I'll add that.
I wasn't even here, but that sounds like a Nixie move. So who has my gloves of thievery? Who do I get them from?
They were just found in like a random chest the first week in school, so like you've had them the whole time, so you can just add them to your inventory.
You were with us.
Yeah.
You
They were in
just
our
weren't
apartment.
with us.
Yeah. By the way, you have a new apartment with your 5 besties.
Oh God! Why did no one tell me this? Was I just like blackout drunk for the first 2 weeks? Is that what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Did
you were
no one
partying.
tell me this?
It was
It's a
really
room of
weird.
requirement too, so like you just kept getting lost and we didn't say anything.
It was
God.
really weird. You kind of just followed us around with this blank stare on your face. I waved my hand in front of your face a couple of times, but you didn't
Yeah.
react. It was real. It was
Be
real odd.
honest, I did
I just
notice
let
a
you be.
little bit of my stash was missing. Maybe they were just high.
Maybe I was high. I don't remember. So whatever was up must have been fun for me.
And Nathair occasionally said in these exact words, "Witty Nathair quip."
Mhm. Yeah, in these words, you would just mumble funny quip.
Watch
but I get it.
Fantasy Shit's Creek.
Oh.
What a loser!
Yeah, watch Fantasy Shit's Creek. That's what we're doing while we're
Loser.
making the dresses now. While we're making the dresses, we're watching Fantasy Shit's Creek.
I am not watching.
Also,
You don't have a choice.
a quick thing, everyone. Pause your role playing because for some reason OBS just decided to not connect to YouTube anymore.
I want to watch
Yeah.
What
Fantasy
is
Soccer
happening?
Mom.
Oh, it went back up. It connected again. We're good.
And we can't watch that right now. We're playing D&D, sweetie.
Yeah, but we could watch the fantasy version of Soccer Mom.
You want to watch Fantasy Ted Lasso? That's what Finn calls Ted Lasso. It's fantasy. It's Soccer Mom.
Okay, so
Soccer Mom.
Olive and Kylos doing your wonderful noir adventure. How are you going about investigating this person who is taking Olive's business away?
Gotta disguise ourselves and buy some dope from them when they're not expecting it. We gotta find the dealers, disguise ourselves, and stage a raid.
Kylos is just gonna raise his hand and be like, you sell to people in my class. I could just ask them, yo,
Yeah, but
what the fuck is it?
there's only a problem with that is the fact of they know you are good friends with me, so they will know that I am caring for them. We need to disguise you and sneak you in to buy some dope. Could it be great?
I love the
We'll go
Olive
with it.
accent
No,
saying
Bugs too
dope.
expendable.
Yeah.
Kylos is also remembering that He's just like, this is gonna go either really well or really, really, really bad.
I am looking for disguises right now. You need to give me a minute. Unless you have something, some magic or something to but and I say magic, I mean like makeup and stuff. You know how they do like special effects. Unless you have some quote unquote magic to disguise yourself or something silly like that, we
Everyone
are
look
going
in
to
general.
need.
Everyone look in general.
Stands in truth.
Wait, I'm
And for
missing
this
it.
purpose, it is yes. You use your fake magic, your special effects, as it were. Achilles, stop licking my face, and we will sneak on, and you will buy some dope and find the dealer, and we will take them down. Oh, gross! Leave me alone.
Okay, so the plan is to
Very-
attempt to disguise, make contact, and purchase some of the herbs, and then after that, go raid their dorm room.
We gotta find out who it is, and then we'll discuss that.
Okay.
Gotta find out who it is first.
I'm hoping it's not someone I care about. I'm praying it's not.
I hope it's that bitch that came up to us in the tavern.
Yes, Ed.
Are either of you proficient in a disguise kit?
Fuck no.
I got good investigation.
Well, I'm starting with the disguise portion.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
My
Good with
charisma's
ma-
real good.
That'll
Mine's
certainly help. First, using no proficiency, I guess, if you are attempting to put on a disguise, I would like either of you to make just a straight intelligence check.
Can I help action because we're doing it together?
If you're only looking to disguise Kylos, yes. If you both want to be wearing disguises, then no. But if you're just
Those
disguising
accents too
Kylos.
noticeable. People
Okay.
would be like, "Oh, this is not Lil. This is a whole new student. My name is Jasper, and I am an inventor." It won't
It's
work.
like- yeah. Everyone's like, "Oh,
Never-
Olive, why are you
never change
cosplaying
Olive.
today?"
It was a special occasion.
Kylos
I
is
need
just
to kick
looking at
someone's
Olive.
ass.
Kylos
Okay.
is looking out. Never change, buddy. Never change.
Okay, if you are just disguising Kylos, then yes, you can give Kylos the help action for advantage on this intelligence check to formulate
I
a
have
disguise.
Well, plus one. I'm like average intelligence. You know what? I'm.
Hey, sometimes average is all you need.
You for
It's not about-
helping. Oh my god! Thank you for helping me.
You're welcome.
I could have gotten a 4. I got an 18 instead.
Okay.
God.
Oh, thank
Eight.
Just slap
Yeah.
a mustache on him. It's not Carlos.
No.
This is not Kylos. This is
Probably
not
to
the Kylos
more
you were
disguise,
looking for.
Kylos might actually have to shave.
Oh wait, I haven't read. Oh wait.
Yeah, remember with your belt, you've got that
Oh,
full-on
shit.
Kratos beard.
I forgot. Huh. Good job, Kylos. You're doing great, buddy. Alright, I've been disguised. Point
Okay.
me in a direction. Come on.
Well, go to your
Boss man.
classroom. You have to go not with me because I am too obvious. You need to go alone and find out who is, selling the dope. Figure it out. Get some dope, get the in, get me some names, obviously.
Zidope.
Zido.
The dope!
Hysterical drunk bust. I have.
Okay.
Carlos, we need to get the dope.
Jesse.
Jesse, we need to cook.
Oh, God damn it.
Kylo,
When the
we need
fuck-
to cook.
Why the fuck is this Breaking Bad?
We need to get
Goddamn-
some.
Before Breaking Bad, there actually was a show called Weeds.
I remember that show. It always looked really sexual. I didn't like it.
Yeah, because it was made by Showtime, and they need to put
Oh.
titties. It's how they get
Yeah.
most of their money, because they're one of those like premium networks. But anyways, enough about titty. It is time for drug bust. Kylos.
Here we go.
I would like you
Um,
to make a
Oh, God.
deception
Oh,
check
God.
as you speak
You
with
bastard.
some
I
Witherbloom
don't-
students
No,
to
they're names.
attempt to find this the premium weed.
It's not premium. They're just
Real-
cheaper. There's probably like
Real-
cocaine mixed in it. Not clean like mine is.
That wouldn't make it cheaper.
It's not clean like mine is.
It's not.
As
It's
is
not all
as
natural.
pure.
I got that pure shit.
It's not all natural.
Realistically, you should have brought anyone. You should have brought either the fashion icon or the puddle bitch for this. But you know, we take what we
We
got.
bonded. I cradled you in my arms.
All right, deception. Here we go.
Yep.
Oh wow, a 16.
Okay.
Oh boy, that's
16
Oh, God.
it is enough to fool Witherbloom students as long as you are not going up to people that are like directly close friends with you.
I'm not talking to Aurora. I'm not talking to Aurora. I am staying away.
You are able to
from
be
Aurora.
quote unquote undetected in your disguise, and are able to confer with Witherbloom students about a way that you can get a cheap high in case you're stressed about your next test. What is this game?
Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad.
Oh my god, wait, Charlie, I forgot to show you Barbie Breaking Bad that I found on my phone today.
Is
I think I'm
this
playing this game exactly how it should be? Noir
We
mystery
have,
with
Break-
drugs.
can we have
Breaking
to cook?
Strixhaven?
Can we have to
Yep.
cook? Leah, can I also see this, please?
I'm trying to see if I saved it.
Thank you. I need. All right. Oh god.
Liked it.
Jack,
Yeah,
I can
I
still
found
see
it.
the roll 20. How dare you?
It's
No.
I'll just
beacon
send it to
time.
Sending it to
No, it's gone.
Why is it black?
Hits.
Why? What? What's wrong with it being black?
I knew you'd do that.
Welcome to
I'm gonna have
BBC
to
America.
wait. BBC America?
Yeah, that's how I watch
Buddy.
Doctor Who here.
Buddy.
There is BBC America.
Yeah. How do you think I
Done.
understand your Top Gear references?
If
We're
you write
done with
titties,
check
I'm gonna
engine
draw a
light.
detailed drawing of titties again.
I didn't do
No, stop!
it. No.
Are you too bad?
I'm not doing anything, but they keep writing titties.
Please stop.
There are so many different titles you could have here, Fate.
Yeah.
There are
I'm
about
going to
20.
fucking kill myself. How about that for a title?
No.
Wow.
So wait.
Yeah. You
I
have
was able to get the name. I got the name.
you were not
No,
given
no.
a specific name, but you were given a way to purchase. You were given a purchase option.
All right. What is this purchase option?
Yeah. Basically, you were told that this person does their business on Wednesday nights at the Bow's End Tavern.
Of course, it's a fucking Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm free.
Shut the fuck up.
At my place of work? Well, at my
God.
date mate's
Oh,
place
it's so
of
white.
work?
Yep. On Wednesday nights they go around and they sell weed. How dare they? So
Got it.
Talk.
so you guys have a time and a place.
We're gonna show
Right.
up. We need killer outfits. Silas, put on your nicest, nicest. Maybe comb your hair.
I can't comb locks, but you know what? I'll do my best.
Oh, right. Sorry, I need to put that in character. Alice, I need you to comb your beard, and we put on our nicest clothes, and we will go in, and we won't yell. We're just gonna talk until they, cause issues, and then I shall take the kneecaps.
Okay. Well, for starters, I'm probably gonna get rid of this. It's probably gonna grow back anyway.
It suits you so much, so it's so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you, Olive. I appreciate you.
I appreciate
Oh.
you helping me take down the drug lords, so I may be the only one in charge. All hail, Olive.
I'm not repeating that.
All hail Olive.
All hail
All
Olive.
hail Olive.
All hail Plankton! All hail Plankton!
Oh my goodness. This is what being a dungeon master is like. You never have any control over the session. You just kind of have to.
Yep.
If you didn't
Did you
create a
expect
rival,
this?
I wouldn't
How
have to
did you-
noir this.
How did you
Yeah.
not expect? How did you see this coming? This was clearly exactly what this session was planned to do.
Yeah, I
This-
definitely
this is
planned
it.
for an all hail plankton reference. That is correct. I explicitly in my notes, all hail plankton was in big bold
You better
letters.
be. I want a
But they were
picture.
in mine. Were in my notes. Did you know that?
They were on my bingo card.
Strixhaven
I need a
bingo.
card. We need a Strixhaven bingo.
I feel like I need
Can we
Strixhaven
have that as a
bingo.
chat? Can we have that as a chat room in the Discord?
Before next campaign, we'll make a giant bingo card about what everyone thinks will happen in the next
Yes.
campaign. Whoever gets bingo,
You can't make
I'll
it about your own character.
whoever gets bingo,
No.
I'll give them like an inspiration for the session.
Hell yeah.
Session long D6 inspiration die.
Yeah.
Alright, so pretty much we're going to get ready to do a drug bust.
Yeah, pretty
Bring
much.
your weapons, just in
I
case.
don't-
But hide them so we look friendly.
I'm just gonna bring my
Okay.
quarterstaff. I use it for spell casting anyway. Well, technically, that's what everyone thinks.
Yeah, your quote unquote Olive does the finger like things and goes, your magic, yes. Do you have any daggers you could possibly bring?
No.
Maybe some of your special effects makeup so you can turn into scally animals and scare them away if we need to.
Just order a steak and pick up one of the steak knives that they give you.
Yeah.
Can I get that shit medium rare?
We all.
Silas is just gonna he's gonna give a thumbs up. He's like, I so desperately want to just have a sit down and explain that it's not special effects. But I know it's not gonna do anything, so
Let's not start with that can of worms yet. Still,
Yes!
Right.
We're gonna
So
have a
let's do
session.
this.
still early
1,
in
2,
the
3,
school year.
break.
1, 2, 3, break.
So as you enter the Bow's End Tavern, it is how it normally is on Wednesday nights. It's a little bit quieter than normal. Kylos, you
Fucking dead.
see Aurora performing up on stage as she does most evenings. She and like a handful of other people provide like the music each evening. Based on like a volunteer schedule, because it's essentially open mic night every night at there, but a select few people have signed up for eternity. all of you see Jevanesh tending the like quote unquote bar section of the tavern. Why am I saying quote unquote? It's a bar section of the tavern. You guys
So do like the bartender like half his sleeves are rolled up a little bit?
Yeah.
Nice.
White towel that's used to dry off cups over the shoulder. It's very 2005 bartender that everyone knows exactly what I'm talking about.
It's hot. Dang.
It's not 2005. There are a lot of people who still do that.
Yeah. It was invented in 2005.
It was invented at the beginning of bartending.
Whenever sleeves were invented that you could roll up,
Yes.
that's when it was invented.
I didn't have to think if they could roll up, they would be rolled up. It was an automated thing. It was natural instinct for the first bartenders.
So yeah,
You got some bartender lore going on. That's crazy.
Yeah, bartender lore.
Yeah, bartender lore.
And then as you guys are sitting around Kylos, you see one of the students you talk to about this rival dealer, sort of like on the other side of the bar. With your passive perception, you would notice that they are not obviously, but like looking around for their contact, as it were. Just, patiently, but not super patiently, waiting for their next purchase option. And about 20-30 minutes after, you see this person, Kylos and Olive, watching this person waiting for a rival dealer to come in. You see this short halfling woman with like just this wild sort of curly red hair, and just like a Witherbloom school outfit that looks like they've just rolled down several freshly mowed lawns. They're just like covered in leaves and little bits of grass and everything.
Oh no, I love them.
And they approach this person. They strike up a conversation for a second before Kylos, with your insane passive perception of a 23, you would notice the slickest possible handoff of exchange of a baggie of product in exchange for a couple of silver pieces before she gives them a shoulder tap and then just like walks away, laughing at a joke that they said.
Hello, which one is it?
It's the nice one, and he points
The
over
nice
to the
one?
one, the one laughing at the joke. That one.
Yep.
I don't want to fight.
Alright.
I don't want to threaten
Watch
him.
me at work. You stay here, you are security, I've got this handled. And Olive is going to casually, oh so casually, saunter up to them.
Okay.
Just waiting for the "hey bitch." Just waiting for the "hey bitch."
You just got olived?
No!
You just got
They're
olived.
precious. They're precious. From what I've seen, don't hurt them.
They see me coming.
They don't seem to be paying much attention to you as they have walked up to another table and is chatting with another student.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Oh no.
I walk up behind them and kind of tap them on the shoulder and go, "Excuse me, my name is Olive Johnson, and I was just wondering if I could just chat with you for just a minute. I noticed you were across the way, and I just thought you were very interesting, and I had just a couple of questions to ask you."
Yeah. She turns around and then looks up at you. She's about like 3.5 feet tall, and she, like most halflings, has a skull that looks like it came straight off of a baby. Like, it's a very baby proportioned skull. with
Oh my god.
with
Very
large
cute.
eyes, small nose. Looks like around her cheeks she still has that like a little bit of baby weight.
Okay, we get it. She looks innocent. Don't worry. Olive would still hit a child.
Okay,
Keep going.
as long as I know
Jesus.
Olive is down to hit a child.
That's a quote.
And as much as I would love to do the accent for you, I cannot roll my R's. But she has like a light sort of Scottish a brogue.
Just do this. Just do this. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here's the practice that I do whenever I try to do a Scottish accent. Are you ready?
Okay.
What are you doing?
If you had the chance to change your
Hey,
fate,
hey,
would
you?
you?
Fun fact, that's my favorite movie and it makes me cry.
Yeah, so she speaks in this sort of lighter Scottish sort of like, oh my dearie, yes, you wanted a what?
Very much so. Would you like to move a little bit to the side so we do not disturb your friends where they are enjoying their night?
Sure, no problem at all. And then she turns back to the friend, gives him a little like pat on the shoulder, and like, I'll catch up with you next time. It was great seeing you. Olive, what is your passive perception? I had it pulled up earlier, but I no longer do.
Great. It's only a 15.
15? You don't see anything. Yeah, she gives him a little pat on
Passive
the
intelligence is an 18.
What about me? I'm kind of, keeping watch.
Yeah, on the on the other side of the room, even Kylos, who is on the other side of the room, would be able to spot this just with your massive eyes.
You're absolutely
Big doe eyes, if
fucking
you will.
Yeah.
huge eyes.
You are able to see, even better than the last one, a very tight handoff as they pat the shoulder of this person, handing another little baggie to them in exchange for some coinage.
Some fucking yo, for goddamn second.
In fact, I will let you know, just like, you sort of, you have an understanding of, like, the way your perception changes when you have your shield. Sort of, it's almost like putting on glasses in the morning when you pick up your shield versus not having glasses in a slight way. Like, your passive perception is still pretty big without the shield, but the second you pick it up, it's like, whoa, just so much more information. You would know this is something you wouldn't catch if it weren't for the benefits of your shield right now.
Damn.
They got a 21 on their check.
Jesus fucking.
Yep. So, Kylos, maybe I don't know too much about how your character thinks, but maybe you're a little bit impressed right now.
Yeah, no, he's like, oh, that.
That's
What the fuck?
But yeah, after patting their friend on the shoulder and saying that they'll speak with them next time, the character starts to walk with you, Olive.
Lovely. So, I didn't quite catch your name. I did introduce myself earlier, but I didn't quite catch your name, if I could get that real quick.
Oh, yes, that was incredibly rude of me. My apologies. Marigold Hawkthorn.
What a lovely name. So, Marigold, I have heard a lot about your, side business. I'm not against it. Do not freak out. I'm not the police or anything scary like that. How silly. No, I am actually the other supplier. And I've been facing a bit of, supply and demand issues. The reverse side, as in my demand has gotten smaller, which means you are very successful, which is good for you. I congratulate you. So far?
I'm afraid I'm not fully sure what you mean.
That's just
Olive,
very
was it?
funny. You're very funny. It's Olive Johnson. You know, the one who is famously known for beating up people and ruining things around the school and insulting those to their core. The ones who made Quintilius make sure that he would never have a self-esteem again.
Haven't heard of you.
That's very funny. Anyways, I want to do this peacefully and offer kind of a partnership, if you will, where we combine our business and crush everyone around us.
Well, that's a fascinating offer. I'm not really into crushing anything. Just, I like my garden. They kind of need the nurturement and help. They don't do well under a crushing sort of pressure.
That is a pity, because if we don't come to an understanding tonight, then we may have some crushing issues. I'd like to roll intimidation.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Come on, give me a good roll.
24! Nice. You see that, there are, like, as well as she can, hide it, you see sort of the facade start to, crack in ways that, this person is very used to putting on their a face to, people of, like, young, naive, and innocent, but sort of talking with you, she realizes that you didn't quite fall for it as well as she's used to people falling for it, and is starting to feel like maybe I'm backed into a corner here.
Listen, I did not come here to fight, though. I'm wearing a very nice outfit. And the thing is, I really appreciate what you're doing. Your schemes, as it were, are very impressive. And my friend Kylos over there, and I subtly gesture to intimidating Kylos, he also finds you quite impressive. I'm looking for a partnership. I'm not looking to outsell you or, take you down as one might. I'm willing to be friendly and negotiate.
Okay. At this point, she knows her facade is blown and goes, well, I wasn't really looking for any partnerships, but it seems you've sort of put my back to a corner, as it were, and I guess for now, working together would add more benefits than there would otherwise.
There is also another option of quote-unquote working together. It does not have to be a combination of our products. We could, stage a sort of, I do not know how to describe this. Essentially, you raise your prices a little bit, and I raise mine a little bit, and we both make a little bit more money, seeing as we ourselves are one of the main suppliers around the campus. You're probably looking for money, I'd say, to take care of your garden. And things.
The money didn't interest me. What interested me was making sure I was the only one on campus with a business.
That's fucking disgusting. I have held this campus in the palm of my hands for about 2 years now. So, since we are not doing that option, then there are two options. One is, and I would hate to do this, you seem very nice. One is I kill you, and the other is we work together and sort of collide our businesses a little bit, or you keep at a stable price and I keep at a stable price, and you give me back most of my clients. Split 50-50. Would you not say that is fair? I feel like I am being very, very generous here. And Olive's gonna subtly shift their stance to show off some of their hidden weapons.
Okay.
Some.
Some of them. Just some of them.
Not
Not all of them.
Just some. Just like some daggers and maybe Olive's new sword, you know.
Well, it seems that you are very particular about this endeavor, so I will be willing to meet you halfway on that. You can have back your regulars if you leave me the first years, because I need to be able to have my business grow when eventually you leave. So
I like the way you're thinking. This is why I like you a lot. Yes, that is a very good agreement. You leave to me the seniors and those who are moving on, as you say. You can continue to grow your business. I only need mine to grow as long as I am here, because as you may have not have guessed, I am not from here. It's my willingness to commit to violence so quickly.
The accent gave it away, and then the threat of my demise was another slight show that maybe you weren't quite particularly from the neighborhood.
It was a nice touch. I thought so very much.
Incredibly kind. So yeah, I will talk to your regulars again and tell them that we have reached an agreement to go back to you, and the first years will stick with my business then, and we can coexist peacefully.
That sounds lovely. And just remember, just a little passing thing. And again, one more time, I really do, appreciate and respect you for what you're trying to do here. The only thing is, if you ever decide to double cross me again, or I hear about anything like this, keep in mind the fact that I found you in the first place. How hard do you think it would be to find you again in this small campus?
Does Olive want to make another intimidation check?
I really liked my 24 and I'm scared to roll again.
Well, essentially take it as this. 24 is like, you've set a level of fear in her. This is just sort of like... This is an addition to it. This is not like she'll be less scared of you now. This is more like... This is just an additional. Sure. Yep.
Okay. God, please let it be a good roll. 14.
What was that?
14.
That's still decent.
Not great though.
It's not great, but considering this is just in addition to the 24 that you've already put fear into her, you have an understanding now with this fellow person. As she gives you a nod, it sounds like our terms have been met then.
Lovely. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, Marigold. And just a little parting advice. Between friends, just watch your back. Olive's gonna walk away.
Okay. And then...
Alas, I have done it. I have done the business, and I did not even murder anyone.
Alice is going to look over at the person. He's gonna do a glance.
Yeah.
Perception. But I feel like I don't need to, but the distance and everything.
This would sort of be with your passive perception, you can easily see them. Make an insight check.
Oh, shit.
Sort of.
That's something I'm also pretty decent at.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's a net 20 spot. 25.
Yeah. You see what justly is called the fear of Olive has been placed into this person.
Yeah. I see. And Kylos is gonna look over at Olive and be like, I see. You didn't need to murder anyone. I'm very proud. That's good job.
Did the negotiating, and I was such a little businessman. I was very good.
I'm glad to hear it.
I was such
And
a
he
big
go
fan.
and he goes to give Olive a high five.
Enthusiastic high five.
Yeah.
And he's just like, and he mumbles to himself, I need to never piss off this feral child.
Was
Ever.
you say kind of? Sorry, I didn't call
Oh, I was just saying how I got to, I gotta organize and get ready for the event, you know? Eventually.
We should go do that right now.
Yeah, we should. And that
Okay.
he's going to walk the fuck out of
Yeah.
this goddamn establishment.
Now that because it was said a bit ago, the hysterical drug bust has been done, and all of your
Okay.
you do notice over the next couple days that your business does return to normal as your regulars come to speak with you again about getting their regular hookups.
Do courtesy lower my prices to match theirs.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make my people pay more. I'm good. I'm a good drug lord.
Okay. Yeah. And you also, now that there seems to be like a friendliness of shared information, at least, you do hear that the other person's prices have begun to raise to sort of like about a halfway point between your original price and their original price. Sort of hit a point. It seems like they were just trying very hard to undercut you, and this is more their like regular price range now.
Yeah.
They were literally going to use predatory pricing.
Yep. They literally did what Walmart does to force out small businesses.
Yeah. Walmart is illegal in Germany, by the way. Fun fact.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
exactly what I was referencing.
Yep. You
But,
know it too. I was
Charlie had a question for after the drug bust.
I need to talk to Quintilius.
Okay.
Why?
So, at some point during your week of outfit creating, there's just like sort of there's a bit of a mental fatigue that has sort of hit you a little bit, I guess, just sort of like jumping from going to your classes to working on these outfits with Nixie and Lorcan to sort of everything, but you find yourself a little bit of free time to go seek out Quintilius.
Okay, good.
Yeah. You go and speak with some of the people that you know are closer with him to sort of like try to find out where he is spending his days.
Speaking of some of the people that are closer to him, do any of them happen to be female presenting? I need a list.
Why?
There is, yes, one of the people.
Don't question me.
One of the
Okay,
people
fine.
that are
Fine.
closer to him. This is someone you're also. I was gonna phrase it intimately familiar, but that doesn't feel right.
That feels icky.
Yeah.
Retry that.
Someone that you know very well. Rubina Larkingdale, because she sort of is she was the director of the play last year. Yeah.
Okay. I've got a plan.
Yeah. So she is one of the people that you know, like, seems to be very close with Quintilius, and you go to speak with them.
Okay. Where do they happen to be?
At,
Can you set me a scene?
okay.
Paint me a word picture.
At this particular time, okay, they are they're at sort of where you always end up finding her. It almost seems like she lives here. She is at the Rose stage right now, setting up for the fashion show. They're going through a process of like making sure it's well lit because it's a nighttime place, making sure that like there's a clear place to like while it's not like a ticketed event, there's a place to like sort of check in to make sure that, you know, the amount of people there is up to code or whatever. And she's just you see her standing there with a clipboard, talking with other people as they're sort of setting up the place, making sure out in the back that all the designers and stuff are going to have places for their designs, and that there's a place for models to get dressed in sort of whatever means of privacy they need to feel comfortable, and all of that. And she's just like making sure all of that's going together. And it's the row stage. You're familiar with this. It's sort of like an outdoor sort of
Yeah, I know where we're at.
what's the word I'm looking for?
Auditorium.
Yeah, outdoor sort of auditorium. There's a stage in the center. Towards the back, there's sort of up on a platform, this wooden construction where all the actors and stuff have the like backstage. There's some curtains hung up that you can close them if you need to come out through that center door, and is set up. There's the raised sort of stone and seating, which has it's not just stone. They have like places where you can have like more where they set up the chairs that are comfortable and stuff. Stone risers, I guess would be the word. Yeah, and as she's standing there, clipboard in hand, she turns as you're approaching. Nathaire, wonderful! I haven't seen you yet this year.
Hi, darling. How have you been?
Busy, busy, busy. It seems before we can start working our way through whatever drama performance is going to be happening this year, we have a wonderful little fashion show to get ready for, and I'm making sure that everyone puts things together.
I've got a question for you. Speaking of this little fashion show going on here, super excited for that, by the way. What are you doing in it? Are you just like, I know there's no like judging or anything, and I know like, I don't know, something about being a director made me think maybe you'd be a judge person, but there's no real judge. So what are you going to be up to?
Now, I'm going to be handling the logistical elements. I've got to make sure that lighting people are where they need to be. I need to make sure that the designers all have their spots lined up. I set up the arrangements for when the auctioning starts. So I am busy, busy, busy.
That sounds really stressful. Well, now I kind of feel bad about asking one of the two questions I was going to ask you. I don't want to make your life more of a pain in the ass. We'll just go with the second question right now. Where's Quintilius at?
Oh, Quintilius. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen him yet either. Usually he's the first one to show up and suggest whatever he spent his summer reading, and then he's like, oh, I have a wonderful idea for the play this year, and is ready to start shouting off the suggestions as soon as he arrives. But I haven't seen him yet. The last time I saw him, I believe... Oh, I know. I was speaking to Cadorus about him, and apparently he hasn't been going to... No, it wasn't Cadorus. Who was I speaking to? Yes.
I don't know. Who are you speaking to?
I was
having fun looking through your little script?
I have no script. I know every name. This is just character acting. I was speaking to Rampart, actually. It turns out that he hasn't been going to his historical society meetings, which is rather interesting, because you know him. He cares all about his long-forgotten languages. I can't tell you why.
This feels like a major piece of information that I shouldn't investigate alone. It was a great chat. Great chat. Could you do me a favor? Could I ask a favor?
Yeah, of course. What do you need?
Favor. Number one is I need someone else who is comfortable being in female presenting clothing to be a model for my group. We have 4 outfits and 2 models currently.
Oh wow, you've really gone off the deep end. I guess you're just as busy as I am.
Listen, Nixie Lorcan and I are apparently a fucking godsend of a team together. I'm trying not to question it, because the math really isn't mathing there, considering 2 of us are at each other's throats all the time. But we're just letting it roll.
We do have a list of volunteers I can get you if you just hold on there 1 second, and then she disappears into the back for a while before coming back. Here's a list of everyone who has volunteered this year for modeling. All of them are ready to give any outfit a go. If you want exclusive use of a particular model, you might have to bring that up with them, because I know that they've just sort of agreed to model whatever outfits are around. But, you know, if you have a discussion with them, I'm sure you can work something out. And if you are looking for Quintilius, I would consider speaking to maybe another member of his class. I hear Xanther's spending this week to
thank you.
do whatever he does when everyone else at school is busy.
Okay. Thank you for all your help, Rabina. I'll see you during the fashion show.
Yes, I look forward to your...
Cheer for me.
I look forward to it. Absolutely.
Yay. Okay. Catch you on the flip side. He's just gonna awkwardly scoot back.
Yep. Okay, and then if you want to continue this line,
I'm gonna continue the quest for Quentin. I'm continuing the quest for him. I need to make sure he's not dead. We feel somewhat responsible for the man.
You head over to the Prismari campus, which I think if I threw in campaign handouts, I threw the map of the school up at one point, I think. Nope, I did not.
Yeah, I thought you sent it somewhere at some point.
No, I sent the map of, like, the center biblioplex area that doesn't technically belong to any campus.
Wow, what a loser.
I know, right? I'm the worst.
Wow.
Campus overview. There it is.
I just remembered which one Xanther is. I was scrolling up and I saw his face again. I don't like his face.
Yeah, he's the one...
He's killed some people.
Yep, everyone sort of does that. He you will remember from last year, he is the one I turned into the resident party boy. He throws the school parties. Ignore the smile that everyone finds kind of weird. He's a little bit high right now. And by now I mean always.
Yeah.
He is the resident purchaser of olive supply.
Yeah, he is.
He doesn't care about the prices. When there was 2 weed dealers, he was just like, now I have double the weed. Okay, apparently I was wrong. There is not an actual map of the entire Nope, found it. Okay. Yeah. Prismari is kind of on the opposite side of Silverquill, where the row stage is, but it's not a super duper long journey. There's ways to get around the school, definitely, I promise.
They exist.
They exist, don't worry about it. I don't know, I've looked at some different DMs on YouTube who all have different suggestions about, like, how to make Strixhaven more of a sort of, like, a logical place. Plus, you weren't here session 1 when I told everyone one of the new perks of your job is you were all given a special ring that allows you to enter and exit any door on campus that you want to.
I feel like Nether should not have that ability.
I don't specifically mean you can use it to, like, unlock locked doors. I mean, you can enter one door and exit a different door, like, on the other side of campus or whatnot. basically, if you're
Oh, okay.
if you're in
That seems much
Silverquill
more-
and you have a class in Witherbloom, you can just like open the door of a classroom in Silverquill and then walk out into your class in Witherbloom.
I don't want to fuck any of you. What are you?
Oh,
What drugs? What?
What is happening?
hi,
What?
Finn.
What? What?
What?
Who are we
What?
fucking
What?
What?
It's
Who was on roll 20 with me?
Someone said.
Someone said that
red said,
I, that there's someone I want to fuck. Who do I want to fuck? No one.
Anyway.
I'm clearing the drawings. Everyone stop it. I'm clearing the drawings.
No, who is it?
Oh god! Oh, I haven't seen our
Okay.
I've been watching it like go down. It kind of
years.
reminds me of that pixel
So-
thing that happens on Reddit once a year. That's
Oh, yeah.
what's kind of
R/
going on.
place.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
okay. So to go back to Nathair before this completely goes off rails, you make your way over to the Prismari campus, and Xanther is not a difficult individual to find. No matter where he goes, his presence is known, whether you like it or not.
Great. Fun for me.
He is the resident frat boy, without becoming a Supreme Court justice who you are told years later did many shady things in high school, in college, and somehow still has the position of power that they do. Anyways, I really say off the handle shit sometimes.
You really do, but I'm loving it. You know.
I don't think Adderall is a good choice for me. Maybe I should talk to my doctor about that. I feel like it turns the filter more off than...
Isn't that your
Most
cool?
definitely.
Isn't that your cool? That's your cool guy medicine. Then.
That's supposed to be my calm down and focus medicine, but apparently it doesn't work. Apparently it just starts to connect more bits of information in my brain than is usually connected, so I can say more off the handle shit. So as you arrive in Prismari and find Xanther Nathair, he is chilling in one of the central sort of student hangout places, I guess. I wouldn't say library. Library is not his style. So I don't know. He's chilling outside of a building or whatever.
Space. Just like a common space.
Yeah, he's in a common space.
Okay. Sup, Xanther? He's gonna wave.
Yeah.
There's waving.
He looks up at you, and then he has like a slow, sort of, flash from Zootopia sort of blink at you before, he's like, "Yo, Nathair! What is up, dude?"
Oh, Christ. Nothing much, my guy.
Punch him.
I
Wanna punch him?
don't talk in
wanna punch
straight
him.
person, so give me a second. I am looking for the details on one. Fuck, what's his full name? Quintilius something the third. He's got a middle name and a last one. I just don't remember it. Hang on, I'm using my big. Oh God, Quintilius Antiphon Melantor the third. Definitely nailed that one. Rubina, because I was looking for him earlier, and Rubina sent me this way. And so I'm now asking you, because Rubina was like, "Oh, I was talking with Kempert about him," and then she was like, "Wait, never mind, go talk to Xanther instead." So here I am.
Yeah. He's been sort of like distant lately. I feel like he's going through like his moody phase. You know how drama kids get. And then like he's been locked up in his dorm sort of for the week. And he keeps screaming about fabrics and stuff. So like
Oh God. Oh no. Maybe I should just backtrack. No, Nixie will get mad at me if I backtrack.
But yeah, he's up in the dorms if you want to like. Do you need a key or something? And he goes fishing around in his pockets.
No. I should be good.
Okay,
I'll figure
cool.
it out. Yay! Thanks, broski. You're a real
Social
one.
anxiety is showing.
I'm not comfortable around straight people, Nixie. I don't know what you want from
I
me.
know he's straight.
want
A
nothing
frat
from
boy
you.
could be
Assume
gay.
his
He's
identity.
a frat boy. He's a frat boy.
A frat boy could be bi. You don't know. I feel like frat boys are
I've
I've
afraid.
met a couple bi frat boys.
Well, good for you. Me personally.
He's also
there's
at the
no
Art Kid
not.
college, by the way. I just
Yeah,
want...
True, never mind.
He's a
He
frat
might
boy,
not be
but he's at
straight.
the Art Kid college.
Very prejudiced.
He might
He's
not
a
be straight,
frat-
but who knows?
They're
He's a frat
Yes.
boy, but he has feelings.
sort of to one word shove everyone in a box for each college. The Prismari is the art kids, the Lorehold is the history kids, the Silverquill is the drama kids, Quandrix is the math kids, and then Witherbloom is the animal people.
I don't even remember.
They
what
play.
fucking
They
school
play
I go
warrior
to.
cats.
The Witherbloom
Yes,
students
and you.
are either furries or stoners. Those are the two options for Witherbloom.
And then we have Kylos, the gym rat.
Yeah.
Furry.
I mean, they're
Yeah.
again, like I'm sort of one word shoving everyone into a box based on these colleges. They're of course an eclectic bunch of people. These are just more their major, but
Next session, Fate is gonna introduce us to Xanther's twink boyfriend. Xanther is like
Maybe
the
Xanther's
guy.
dating a bear. You don't know.
This is true. He could be dating a bear, but I'm just picturing Xanther as the jock kid from Paranorman.
I loved that twist at the end.
Yeah, where
Yes.
he's yeah.
Be canon, please.
And it was like 2008 too, so that was like a big that was a big thing that they did.
Well, can it
Make
be
it canon, DM.
Make it canon.
Make it canon.
Make it
I'll take
canon.
back all
I-
my comments about him being a straight person.
Listen, all of these people, I don't give any defining sort of sexuality or relationship information about in case they go on the romance list for a particular person. I don't want to like cut that off from
So
you.
Make him
Stardew Valley of you.
Make him buy.
Technically,
Okay.
every
Yeah.
NPC sort of lives in a pansexual sort of demi-plane where, like, if they were approached by a PC who is same-sex or
Fine.
non-binary or whatever,
Schrodinger's
They would be-
sexuality.
they would be down for it.
I'll make it
Schrodinger's
canon. I will
sexuality.
You
Rat
will be
won't
the
be
twink
the-
boyfriend.
Rat will be the twink boyfriend.
Okay, so Nether, you now have information that
I'm going to the
Quintilius
dorms.
has been...
I'm going
yeah.
to the dorms. I'm on my way.
Yeah.
I've already left
Okay.
because I'm scared Nixie's gonna yell at me if I don't find him. If
Okay.
I just turn up and when no one knows where he is and he's been screaming in his dorm for days, I don't think that would go over very well.
No.
Okay.
Exactly.
Hold on.
So eventually, through talking with other students from the dorm floor, you learn which one is his, and you give a knock at the door.
Knock,
And
knock, 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 knock.
I feel like that is a Nether knock.
It
That's
is.
the
And
knock
he says
I
the word
use.
knock too. He says the word knock as he's knocking too.
Oh,
That
you
was
pull a
that was
Sheldon Cooper?
I was literally about to say
Yeah.
that.
Yikes!
Knock knock.
Knock knock knock.
Quentin,
Knock knock knock, Penny.
Quentin,
Knock knock knock, Penny. Knock knock knock, Penny.
Knock knock knock,
Penny.
Quentin.
Petty.
Let me in.
So yeah, you
Bazinga. My mom has a bazinga button.
you give a knock at his door, and to try to pull this together a little bit, as after a sort of like a minute or two of sort of like knock 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 wait, knock 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 wait, yes, it is almost time. Don't worry. After this, I'll probably go to break. But also, Rat, if you want to right now.
No, because spaghetti takes like 10 minutes.
Well, that's the thing. I want to give you extra time because the break is only 10 minutes.
Alright, fine, I'll go
You should
now.
do
I'm
it because
gonna-
I want to microwave
Alright.
food too.
Okay.
I want
Okay,
food
I'm
too.
gonna
So-
I'm gonna mute, but I'm still gonna keep my headphone on.
Cool. So yeah, as you knock, it's like a minute or two of silence before finally you hear what sounds like someone tripping over something.
Right.
Before
Oh God, he's turned into a disaster.
before finally the door opens and you see a Quintilius who one looks like he hasn't slept well in a couple days, and two is in like the most casual Quintilius garb you've ever seen, which is still like
Oh my God.
what
What is
most
wrong?
people would consider like formal. Like his casual is
No,
like
I know better. I know better.
yeah, his casual is like 70-year-old going golfing for the day casual.
Oh my God, he look. Oh God. Okay. Quentin, buddy, what's wrong?
Yep.
What's going on with this?
And you can sort of I think your passive perception is kind of on the lower
It's
end
not great.
there. So
It's not great.
I would
And
like you to roll a
it is-
perception check.
It is a 12. My
Yeah.
passive perception is a 12.
Yeah, I think you have the
Oh,
lowest of
I
the
didn't have-
No, you don't have the lowest of the party. Rat has that honor at a grand total of 10. I do remember that.
Listen, we've been over this. Nathair can't passively perceive anything because he's only actively perceiving himself. We had this discussion.
He's too busy passively perceiving himself in mirrors that he passes.
Where is my perception? That is a 15 plus 2, so that is a 17.
Yeah, 17. Sort of just looking around sort of the bit of dorm you can see from him standing in the doorway. You see that there are scraps of cloth everywhere. There's some like crumpled up papers on the floor of what you assume to be probably first draft designs or whatever before he started stitch work or whatever. There's a sort of taller pile of books on his desk with like 2 or 3 of them open, like he has too many tabs on his computer, except computers don't exist, so these are like physical books that he has like open,
Okay.
sort of with
not serial killer-ish. Nope.
books
Serial killer.
coming out of it. Yeah, and he's standing there too tired and takes like a moment to sort of like readjust himself to where he is before he's like, oh, hi, Nathair, what's what time is it?
You look awful. I have no idea. You look atrocious. What is wrong with you?
Oh my God.
Watch your words! We
That
talked
intimidation
about
check.
this! Speak
You guys aren't
before
there.
you speak! For the love
You
of
guys
God!
aren't there. You guys
Not
aren't there.
Olive. Be nicer.
No, I don't mean that in like a, like you normally you look bad. It's just this is not you. This is like you after you fought like a rabid bear or something.
This is like you after the tower
you
at
need
the
a
Battle of
second?
Strixhaven came alive and then smacked you into next week.
Yeah, like this is about when you died that one time.
Yeah.
This is about when you died that one time.
He's like, yeah, I've just been, busy. I haven't had a lot of time for like,
Wait a minute.
You look
I see
depressed.
that.
Yeah.
You don't sew. Are you trying to sew? Oh my God, you're trying to sew.
I can sew, he says,
No, you
putting
can't.
one hand in his pocket as you notice a couple of bandages on his fingers. I am a well-educated gentleman. Of course, I know how to sew.
Do you want me to teach
No,
you?
you don't. You didn't help me do the school plays at all last year. I did all the costumes last year, so I know you can't sew. So you can cut the bullshit.
You asked to do the costumes, and I was busy with
And then I asked if you were gonna
extracurriculars.
make your own, and you said no. I'm not gonna make my own.
I
And then
was.
You didn't understand how I made them. I'm just saying, it's nothing to be ashamed of.
I
It's
took a couple
easier
extra
than
classes
trying to
last
know.
year. I was busy. What did you need?
Oh, well, I was gonna ask you if you wanted to come, like do a modeling gig in my group for the fashion show. But if you're doing your own design, that's totally chill. do you maybe want some help with the physical construction? That way the idea, like, stays yours, but I can, like, give you some pointers on how to actually make it.
I'm kicking you out of the group if you help another group.
Ooh.
No,
Quentin, kindly.
Alright, is
I'm
Nixie
gonna-
is Nixie there too?
Nixie doesn't know this is happening, so
I thought I was. I don't know. I kind of zoned out.
I was going off on my own, and the whole reason that there was doing this was because if I don't find him now that I know that he's been locked up for days, Nixie's gonna murder him.
I am fine, thank you. I do have help from some friends of mine. I've just been making sure that the last couple details are coming together and checking fabrics and stuff. I have someone assisting me with the actual stitch work. I just am going over cloth samples.
Okay. I'm gonna choose to believe you and ignore all the slight serial killer stuff happening behind you. It's a lot of books there, buddy.
Yeah, I decided to take a couple extra classes this year that wanted to get I put a little bit too much time into the play last year, and I failed a couple of my tests, and I need to work on my GPA by adding some additional classes. So I don't have a ton of time to work on this as well. So it's using every last bit of my free time, and I will admit that I have not been sleeping as well lately.
Well, Rubina's worried about you. You know, she's one of the reasons I'm over here, because I went asking her if she'd seen you. I was also going to ask her to model, and she unloaded how busy she's been, and I was like, well, okay, we're going to back off of that train. She's going to snap my head off if I ask her. You know how she gets.
Yeah. From what I hear, a lot of people are quite busy this year with a bunch of different things. I've actually been meaning to speak with her myself. Unfortunately, to try to keep up on my classes, I don't think I will be able to be a part of the play this year.
Unacceptable. No, I'm helping you.
It's just a couple...
No, you do not get a say in this. No.
They're just
You
some
like doing
extra
the plays.
classes.
You like doing the plays. You have fun doing the plays. I don't mean this to be insulting, and I've been made aware recently that sometimes things I say come off as insulting without me meaning to. You don't seem to have that big of a social life outside the plays. No.
I will admit, I put a lot of other things in the rear view when it comes to play, and I had a conversation with my parents, and they would like me to focus on schoolwork a little bit more. But if you can speak to Rubina about not starting casting until the end of this sort of first couple months so that I can stabilize, maybe I will still be a part of the play.
Okay, I'll do that for you. I'll cut you that solid. Also, listen, I know we're not buddy chum, and I don't mean to flex here, but I'm like a 4.0, 4.5 student. If you need any help, I can probably do a little. Like, I also have a lot of super smart friends, other than the one. We don't talk about his academics. He's a great person, though. But you know,
Olive's really good.
Help you or give you some help personally. Just up to you. Reaching out, not trying to pressure you or anything, because I have a feeling you're a headstrong individual who doesn't want anyone to help him, and he's being oh so moody and locking himself in his dorm
Stop
because
talking.
you know.
Stop.
Nixie's not there to stop the fair. This is what happens.
The fair needs to stop. This is your conscience in the back of your head. This is Nixie's voice in the back of your head.
He's too dumb to have a conscience. He's too dumb.
I
He's too
will...
stupid to listen to one of those.
If he's not dumber than Lorcan, then he has a conscience.
What the fuck?
Hey, Lorcan is. Hey, none of you are dumb, okay? All of your characters actually have above average intelligence. Lorcan just doesn't test well, okay?
No, I don't.
He's more of a practical.
I
don't have ADHD.
I appreciate both the concern and the offer. I will let you know if I could use any help. Thank you.
I'm gonna make you shake on it. I'm gonna make you shake on it because a lot of people say that and then they won't actually do it. I'm gonna make you shake on it.
The shake could be a lie.
Fine. And he holds out his hand, and you do notice that there are like bandages across the tip of basically every single finger. Sort of one of the more odd things, I guess, would be while the bandages on the tips of the fingers you would understand from not being an accomplished sewer and pricking himself one too many times. He also seems to be forming calluses on his hands from, like, you think maybe he's taking up gymnastics or something, or whatever
So
that
now,
is.
this man. Nathar's become emotionally attached to this guy. That's not easy to do. He's very concerned.
To take care of him. He's a fucking pet to you.
But he does give you a limp-wristed handshake.
Odd.
He doesn't have the firm blue-collar handshake. He's got the white-collar handshake.
Yeah, you've got that white collar. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Well, I'll see you at the fashion show then, buddy. Even if you end up not finishing your pieces, you better still show up, because it would be good for you to get out of your very lovely and well-decorated dorm room.
I will be there no matter what.
Okay, slay. I'll talk to Rubina about the casting thing, also.
Thank you, Nathar.
Of course, buddy.
And then,
and he's gonna walk off.
Yep. Quintilius stands in his doorway for a little bit before he closes his door. And then at this point, because I promised Rat, and also it feels like a good time, we're gonna take our break. So we've got about a good 10 minutes where you can. Sorry, I had to mute myself for a second. Because perfect timing for the first time ever. As we go on break, I was just told dinner is ready. So
that's never actually happened before.
It never has. So we're gonna go on break because I'm excited about this. Okay.
And I had the same thought.
We'll be back in like 10 minutes. Bye bye. Hello, 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 everybody. We are back from our break. It was a little longer than intended, but it's a good time to mention now. Starting next session, our breaks are going to be 15 minutes instead of 10. For all of us, because I find myself throwing together little bits of the back half of sessions during break anyways, so it would be nice if I had a little bit more time to do that. Also, 10 minutes just sort of seems to disappear on us anyways, so it would be nice to get a bit longer for that. So,
and technically this is a work time, so we are required to get at least a 15-minute break instead of a 10-minute break. So
is it work because none of us get paid?
We could get famous enough to get paid. You don't know that.
I would love.
If we start,
I would love that.
If we start posting on TikTok,
I'd be on time if I did that.
I would, if we got famous from this, I would stop playing my college sports, so I would never have distraction.
Hey, if someone wants to make an At Advantage TikTok and start like clipping funny bits for the show and get us famous on TikTok, so people come over here, I'll allow it.
Clipping funny bits, you say?
Yeah.
That sounds like something I've already been doing.
All right, Jack, you're in charge. You're in charge of social media.
No.
Wait.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how well that will work on the TikTok algorithm with all of the sounds that you're supposed to use and stuff to get popular. So
Yeah.
I might want to try a different media.
We just make the sounds. We start making the funny sounds.
It's the problem. People don't like the homemade stuff. They want that generic, capitalism shit.
Can we throw on like a popular song behind our funny bits?
Yeah.
If we count ourselves as not a business, then yes.
There we go.
We're not a business, we're a conglomerate.
So, as we left off, before our break, Nethair spoke with Quintilius, and then after that, sort of as we transition back into D&D, fast forwarding a little bit to the end of the week, the big fashion show, as all the final pieces for the dresses for the designs and stuff are coming together. I'm gonna start with Rat, because you only had one outfit that you were making. First, let me know what did you what is the design that you ended up making? Sort of give us a word picture of what that looked like.
No, I'm giving you an actual picture of what it looks like because I've been working on it.
Okay, and then
I'm gonna put my picture in general.
I'll take the actual picture and convert it into a word picture. That sound cool?
Mhm.
Okay. Oh,
So I love doing that with ours.
So an outfit that
Also say that it's like a dark midnight blue color. It's not green. I forgot that the theme was Starry Night.
So it flows from like a sort of more vibrant blue to a midnight.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is from the picture that I'm seeing, it seems to have like two variants to it. There's one for those who like to present femme and those who like to present masc, and the femme version is a sleeveless piece that sort of has a higher neck, has sort of a gem set, looks to be about where the collarbone-ish would be, before it goes down, and then it almost has like these sort of like coat bits that start about the waist that come down and then stretch down to just about a little bit down, and then has like a shorts, and it looks to be like a one piece essentially.
Yeah. However, the gemstone set in it, I want it to be the same same magical technology as the same way Rat's watch works.
Okay.
where it specifically changes the skirt or pants of the outfit to be whatever you want, and I want this to be specifically marketed to the artificers and the people that can't really use like illusion magic in order to make the outfit that they want.
Okay, so this is a bit more of sort of.
I also want this.
Go on.
I also want this marketed towards like barbarians who maybe want to look pretty on a special night of the year, but don't want to pay like disastrous tailor prices to get the sizing they need.
Okay, so it's like a one-size-fits-all top sort of thing with technology that helps it sort of more fit. And then the jewel there can transform the lower bit into proper pants or a skirt.
Yes.
Okay. So sort of with this look in your mind throughout the week as you've been designing it, I would like you to make what tools are you proficient in, Red? Because they have a list of tools that you can use, but because this has a sort of artificer sort of flair to it using technology that you have made, what tools are you proficient with?
My proficient tools are smith's tools, thieves' tools, tinker tools, and woodcarver tools.
Okay. Then, I will say that this is a tinkering tools check. To sort of work on the technology itself. And because you're an artificer, I'm going to allow you to use your intelligence instead of dexterity. So just make a tinkering tools check using your intelligence modifier. So that's your intelligence and then your proficiency bonus.
Cool. Gotta give them my dice a little kiss. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. Okay, so remind me again what it is.
Okay, it's
I haven't done anything this whole game. I'm out of it for a second. So what was it again?
It's your intelligence and your proficiency bonus because you're proficient in Tinker's tools and you're an artificer, so it's going to use your intelligence instead of what the book says. Because screw the rules, I'm the DM.
Screw it.
That's me. I am the captain.
Okay. So I got an 18.
Okay. Yeah, that is great. Essentially, you just had to beat a DC 10 to make an outfit that can be put into the show.
Oh, nice.
So write down somewhere that your outfit has a check total of 18.
Okay.
Because that's sort of what's used for the auction section later. But yeah, you make the outfit as you envision it. It's like there's maybe some things that you've learned from the process and you see ways you could improve, but it comes together about what your brain was thinking for it. So
I want to find a model.
Okay, we will get to that in a second. Next, the team that is Nixie, Nathair, Lorcan. You guys designed 4 outfits?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Charlie, do you want to send them since you grouped?
It's not any easier for me to send them because it's not. Wait, unless I can just.
You send them, and I'll describe. How about that?
Okay.
I don't know if this will work. That did not work. I'm gonna have to go copy paste each piece of the outfits by hand. Give me a second. Someone talk about something else to stall for time, please.
Okay, so essentially we have 4 outfits. 2
Yep.
of them, we did the math, by the way. We all subtracted the gold and how much it would cost.
Okay.
From our inventories.
First up is Nethers because it was at the top of the list. There we go.
So we got Nethers outfit. So for the dress, we used uncommon glamour weave.
Yep.
Glamour weave for the fabric of the dress. So the fine details that you see in the center part of the dress and the gold accents, they were all in motion, and think of it less like feathers but more of like constellations and stars. And the moon behind it with the growth, it is in constant rotation, showing every constellation that has been documented thus far. In constant rotation. Yes.
Did Nixie wear is she wearing the pink one or the blue one?
Oh.
You never told me.
Hold on, did I do that?
You guys can figure that out in a second. Let's go through the
pink one.
Okay.
The pink one.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, sorry, I had to.
We can figure that out in
notes.
a second. I'll just
Anyways, and each time a constellation at the top, it's more or less, what's the word? Highlighted, I guess. It's brighter at the top.
Yep.
And of course, you got the nice gemstone crown with the moon. The cool little, I don't know how to describe those hand thingies, and a matching whatever the fuck those shoes are.
For the audience, it seems to be like a sort of bracelet design, and then something sort of towards the palm almost, and then it has chain pieces that connect to clawed fingertips.
I would refer to it as overgrown rings.
Yep.
Very overgrown. So the second one, Nixie is going to be modeling.
First, the very first outfit you've made, you can choose one of you guys to make an ability check for this. Whoever does it will have advantage because you guys have all worked together.
I'll make it for her.
And
she's mine, technically.
Is anyone
just wait.
proficient with leatherworkers' tools or weavers' tools or any other tool that you think would be good for this sort of outfit?
I have a question.
Yes.
If I am technically in the college, and it's my 3rd year going into this now, I'm in the college that is dedicated toward this, would I gain proficiency in it? Because it's not technically on my character sheet.
Technically no, because Prismari isn't like specifically geared towards making clothes. They're more using the elements in an artistic sort of fashion. To specifically gain these, you would have to. Okay. Sort of.
What are the? I'm not proficient in anything. What would we have to roll?
This is a dexterity check using a tool. If you're not proficient with the tool, it doesn't really change anything. You just wouldn't add.
I'm proficient with these tools, but I don't think those would be helpful in this.
I'm proficient in Alir.
Wait, what are you proficient in, Jack?
Tinker's tools.
What did you say?
Tinker's tools. That was already used.
That was specifically for Rat's design because Rats used technology and stuff.
Well, wouldn't you say that all of the jewelry and ornaments in it
we did a lot of
that would be using jeweler's supplies, which is a different tool in this game.
Well, we don't have
that a different. Oh my
Let me have my special tools, all right?
I have another question.
Okay.
Have your special tools.
As we previously discussed, like even before we started this campaign, building up to it, that Nixie being in her college, she could design and make her own uniform, which she's done. And I have 3 different options that I did show you, I think, sketches of at some point. So she made 3 different outfits.
Mm-hmm.
She gained proficiency somehow through that. The fact that she's done this before.
Let me
she
think.
makes clothes.
Yeah, she does. She does make clothes. Okay. I will allow you to get proficiency if I just right now, straight roll, just make a performance check that uses your dexterity modifier instead of your charisma. And if you beat a 15, I will allow you to add Weaver's tools to your proficiencies.
Okay, I gotta find. I'm using my lucky dice. I'm using Maple's dice.
Okay.
She's my lucky dice. She always gets me nats 20s. Well, not always. It's actually been a while, but still, one can hope.
So, performance check using your dexterity modifier instead of your charisma.
I got a 16
Okay.
plus 2.
Yep. You can add Weaver's tools to your proficiencies because you are correct. Something you talked about wanting your character to do is 1, design your own outfits, and then 2, you've been going to school for a while with said outfits. So I will give you Weaver's tool proficiency. Do you know how to add custom proficiencies to your character sheet?
Kind of doing it? Yeah,
Okay,
I did it.
cool.
Okay. I saw the little gear thing.
Okay. So, for the first outfit still, who is making this check?
I mean, I don't have proficiency in the tools, so would it just be
It would just be your dexterity, but you have advantage on the check because you've been working with people, and this has been a number of days, so if Lorcan would like to inspire you, that is an option that he has.
I
What's
don't need
your
the
modifier?
It's +4.
I can still use the help action, can't I?
That's
Oh, yes,
Well, that gives advantage anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, that's just advantage.
And this is a number of day period. You're not actually, like, if you want to inspire someone, you don't actually have to, like, click it on your sheet and, like, get rid of it. Because, like, you guys have spent a day and then gone to sleep and then spent a day and gone to sleep. This is over a period of time. So if Lorcan wants to inspire you during the time for the check, you can inspire without actually using the inspiration on your sheet.
Would that essentially mean that I'd be able to inspire both Nather and Nixie when Nixie makes a check?
Yeah.
Okay, well then...
The only
well,
one
in
you
that
can't
case-
inspire is yourself, because bards
Is
can't
myself.
inspire themselves.
Yeah.
Because there's a specific subclass that actually gets the ability to inspire themselves. It's actually really
because
cool.
We give everyone else the thing that we crave the most. Anyway, yes, you get your inspiration die, which is, I believe, D8.
Yep.
My inspiration die.
And-
It is a D8. Now I've got to find my D8.
And because it's an ability check, Lorcan, is there something special that your inspiration does on ability checks?
I'm trying to
I do not need
find
another
it
die.
again.
It's under mote of potential.
Yeah, it's mote.
Yep.
Yeah, mote of potential. Ability check, but yeah, the bardic inspiration die can be rolled again if you want to.
Yep. So basically, when you add the D8 to your D20 roll, if you like roll a 1, you can re-roll it, or if you get like a 4 on one of them and you want to re-roll it.
You essentially get advantage on the
D8
inspiration
too.
die.
Yep.
On the D8, yeah.
It's very cool.
It's a fun little feature to be using. It's too bad that I can
But
never remember
I'm
the
sorry.
name.
My brain zoned the fuck out because I got told, roll your D20 plus a D8. What is the additional
Okay.
feature?
So,
If the D8 was rubbish, you can roll it again. You can
Oh,
roll it again
okay, I'm just
anyway
gonna
if you
roll
want.
them-
Yep.
I'm just gonna roll them both. So I basically get 2 rolls with this bitch.
Yep.
Play.
Mhm.
Okay. We're just not gonna talk about that one. Oh, okay. 17 plus 4 plus 5. What does that math out to?
26?
Does that pass?
Yes. The DC is 10 to make an outfit that you can actually add to the auction. Just the higher it gets past 10 is the more worth your outfit actually is for the auction part.
Okay, well, I got a 27, we said, for mine.
26.
Like it's and
26.
26, we said. I'm going to actually put that on the reaction. That way I don't forget that number.
Okay.
Because otherwise I will.
Full disclaimer, my dog just laid down on the laptop, typed a bunch of things, exited me off to a
Achilles
different
broke the
screen,
tree.
and then came back.
The next outfit.
Okay, so the next outfit we have is, as you see in the picture, is more along the theme of the nebulas and exploding stars in the universe that we have. So it's a lot of lightning, a lot of clouds, almost very storm-like, but again, not a storm. Well, I guess, electric storm in the universe, in the space. Yeah, works out. It is complemented by a bejeweled headpiece that starts draped with 3 prominent jewels on the forehead, but then turns into a ringed crown with stars, suns, and moons, all of them bejeweled and all gold. Finished off by nice, sleek, if simple, not kitten heels, but lowered heels. That Nixie would be modeling.
Okay. And who is making this check?
I am.
Okay.
Remember, you're inspired.
So I roll. What do I roll?
Okay. So you have advantage, so 2d20s.
Okay.
1d8. Technically, it's 2 when you pick the higher one. So if you want to just do 2.
Okay. So 4 dice total, technically speaking.
Yep. And then you add your dexterity modifier and your proficiency with Weaver's tools, since we just added that to your.
I don't know how much of a proficiency that adds.
It's the same proficiency bonus as everything else. It's +3. It's at the very top of your character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That, so higher end of these two, +2, +3, so +5. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Like the devil.
Okay, so I'm doing math.
Okay.
You are.
We're so proud of you for it.
31, if I did it correctly.
Okay.
So I got a 19.
Yep.
+7, +5.
Yep, that is 31.
Okay. You said
Okay.
the DC was 10, right?
Yep. Just the higher you get, the higher the auction starts for your particular outfit.
Cool.
Because
Anyway.
remember, these are to be auctioned off, and then the school takes like a small piece of it and to fund it. But then you would get the excess after that.
Okay.
So essentially, the higher you roll, the more money you'll end up making.
Okay. And
Uh,
this was made to create the effect. It was uncommon. So the first 2 outfits were uncommon. Glamour weave. Glamour,
Okay.
Whatever that is.
yep, glamour weave. Third outfit.
Okay, so for the third outfit, again, it's going to be a third dress. I don't remember who we chose to model for it, but it's more on the simpler side, using common glamour weave to create a effect of more like a, this lines, the fine lines and streams in a Milky Way.
Yep.
Kind of swirling, creating the effect as it goes up towards the center and the corset part of the dress. Complemented by a simple star hair clip, a draped chain, moon and star with moonstone gems ring, and then cute little star butterfly heels.
All right. And who is making this check?
Guys, who do we want to do?
Wait, hang on.
Who do we want to roll? Who do we want to have roll?
You, I assume, because you have the better chance of doing it.
Carly is just dead silent. Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh,
That's
You've got
what
a
that's
plus
what the
to-
silence means. I did mine. I'm fine. I've got a full
Okay.
okay.
I'm just scared because I can't. I'd have to roll a flat dex.
Well, as a bard, not really. you add half your proficiency bonus to any ability check you're not proficient with. So you add
but it would still be less.
Yeah, you would add another +1, but I just want to let you know, as a bard, anytime you need to make an ability check you're not proficient with, you add another +1. Your sheet should already do that for most things, but like, say you need to do a Thieves' Tools check and you're not proficient with Thieves' Tools, you add half your proficiency to that.
Okay.
So what did you roll, Nixie?
Leah. I meant to say the number and I said my name and I don't know why.
No, the way I took it was you correcting him, like, that's not who I am.
Actually,
my name.
Actually.
27. It was a 14 plus 8 plus 5.
Okay. 27. And the very last outfit that you have decided to make.
The last outfit is more presentable for our more masculine appearing models, people who would like the outfit. It's more of a suit design, but it does have a gold piece that starts from the neck and frames on the outside toward of the torso until around the stomach area. That holds various star-like gems and intricate moon and sun designs. Then you got the fabric starting from the opposite, same side that the intricate gold starts, just right along the arm seam on the left side. It gets pinned over to the right, just underneath the gold embellishment, and then drapes down into not a cloak since it is the front, but drapes down in almost a skirt-like resemblance. And you can see each documented constellation and design kind of pulsating and rotating around as if it were the actual night sky. And again, was made with a common glamour weave. Matching with the suit, you got cute matching heeled boots, same thing with the designs of the constellations, stars, moons, etc. And a matching masquerade mask that's quite simple design, blue as well, with gold embellishments along the trim with a large sun in the center forehead of it, though.
All right.
Am I rolling again for this, guys?
That's up to your group.
That's what I'm asking them.
I can roll for this one if you want.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Okay.
I'll roll for it. So it's just +4.
+4, and then I assume Lorcan is still inspiring, so...
Inspiring.
Yeah.
Oh shit, let me get my D8 back.
Yep.
There it is.
The better...
So advantage with a D8.
Yep.
I'd be standing there and giving the votes of confidence.
9 plus 8 in total with the D8 and the dexterity, so 9 plus 8 is 15. I don't know why that took my brain so long.
9 plus 8?
8 is 17.
9 plus 8 is not 15. 9 plus 8 is 17.
You want to talk about it, buddy?
Hey.
I got there.
Charlie, you're a college student, right?
I have to get up at 5:30 a.m. every day for 4 months. I don't want to hear shit.
That's fair. I get to wake up sort of whenever I want.
Yeah, I know.
You say 5:30? That's in 3 hours.
5:30 a.m. Not for me.
So,
Leah Hines, you will understand my fucking pain, but also you won't, because you know what you don't have to do? Go run 2 miles at 5:30 in the goddamn morning.
That's a 21 total, Nathair? 17 plus 4 is a 21 total?
No, it was a 17 total.
17 total.
I rolled like a 9 and then got 4 plus 4, so yeah.
Okay. You rolled the d8 twice to take the better of the two, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, 17 total. Okay. Good to know. Okay. So, yeah, just on all the outfits, I have them written down just in case you guys lose them, but get those get those totals in.
I put the totals right on my messages when I rolled because I'm a smarty McSmarty pants.
Okay.
I did that.
Heyo.
Smarty McSmarty pants over here. Look at that.
Heyo.
I'm a good noodle.
Okay. So, with all of your outfits ready, I will say, the 3 people who worked as a team for the actual like day of the event, each of you has the first level of exhaustion, just because like working on 4 outfits, attending your classes, working basically all of your free time for outfits. Just for this, you've got a level of exhaustion, which isn't too bad. It just means if you need to make an ability check, it's at disadvantage, but it's not.
We'll be okay.
Yeah.
We'll be okay.
Exhaustion gets really bad later, but first level exhaustion is kind of like as not bad as it gets. So, with your outfits finally ready, classes done for the day, you guys sort of pack everything up into a way that's easy to transport without also like ruining the attire, the dress hanger with the like protective sleeve on it. I don't know what those are called. But then as you begin to approach the Rose stage, as it's time for the fashion show to begin, you see all the like shimmering lights and the soft music that drifts across all the surrounding area. You see a bunch of like well-dressed, everyone here is like well-dressed, like this is a big proper event, the students, the professors, and you see some sort of alumni guests, I would guess, I will ask, specifically to 2 people, Nathair and Nixie, how connected are you to the world of high fashion?
Connected.
Not necessarily you've spoken with the people of the high fashion world, but like
I have every magazine.
You keep up?
Nathair has magazines, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Rooms are littered with them, I bet. Both of us.
The two of them are finding solidarity. It's the episode. They figure their shit out, aka they find one thing in common and just deal with it.
It's the only thing she'll talk to him about. Nothing else. She'll avoid him on everything.
Just fashion. Good. That they might build a friendship that way.
Hey, getting ahead of yourself now.
Then, while like a decent amount of alumni you don't recognize, there are 4 individuals, the both of you, as you're sort of approaching to start putting your stuff backstage and start getting ready, as like from the high fashion world, who used to be students here, apparently, and even perhaps that might be the reason some of you became students, or there might be other reasons. There might have been a mix, but you would notice that a woman with long, sort of wavy black hair, wearing sort of a tailored sort of 2-piece and like this sort of bold like silver and gold makeup that really highlights her features. This elven woman, Isadora Valenwood, who is the lead fashion designer for Enchantique Couture, one of the leading sort of fashion brands of this world. Is here, and there's a gentleman with like this windswept golden hair, who's incredibly tall, wearing this like very well tailored sort of traditional suit, but then has like these sort of antique like brooches and stuff, like almost used as like almost a bedazzle on across the shoulders and sort of front piece. Magnus Stormwind, lead fashion designer for Arcane Artifacts, and a woman with silver hair with like these with jewelry pieces that match the night with like these moons and stars and stuff, and in this flowing iridescent gown that sort of shifts from like blue to purple to light pinks. Luna Everglen, the lead fashion designer for Elemental Elegance, and a fire genasi that sort of doesn't present either way in this like grand sort of like large shouldered, but then like tight waist, and then like sort of flowing skirt sort of look with their like fiery red hair that's cut like pretty short, but like flows off one side of their head like lava. The lead fashion designer for Blazing Creativity, Ember Wood. These like legendary alumni who have gone on and then made these big sort of high fashion clothing brands are there, and you see them like mingling amongst other alumni and with some of the professors and stuff. And chat is just blowing up.
It is.
I'm gonna have to.
Don't worry, it's nothing important.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to like. I have to mute it for like the next hour just because it keeps like distracting me. I feel like I'm missing things.
You're really not.
But you see them up in the stand, sort of mingling with all these people, and as
Charlie,
as Nixie and Nether, you sort of have to like pull yourselves together at the idea that these like giant fashion designers are here, and your outfits are about to be like modeled for them. And you go backstage, and it's as wild back there as it possibly could be, because these designers have donated designs for the show, and like they're kept in these like sort of special off area where only the models themselves are allowed to go, but everyone wants a peek at the look of the different looks. I don't know what's going on. I'm afraid to look.
Charlie.
Don't look. Just keep going. I think you're doing great.
Okay. But
I hate it here.
You have to be kind of worried.
Rat, and then the team that is Nether, Nixie, and Lorcan. You guys arrive to the backstage area with your outfits, and meet everyone.
Rat realizes he forgot one thing. He doesn't have a model.
Hey there, buddy. Opalo man.
If Kylos would like to volunteer, but there is also volunteer models for the entire event, so you didn't have to worry about like finding a model.
Okay.
But
can I ask, is what class is what was his name? Thanos? Thanos?
What?
What?
Class was
Thanos. The guy that
Thanos.
we were talking about, that's the jock from Paranorman.
Bro.
Xanther is from
Xanther.
Prismari.
What class is the Mad Titan?
There's technically a TH in there, and I guess an A and an N.
Hang on, guys. Guys,
Just
look at him. Guys, look at him. Hang on.
Where is he?
Hang on.
He is. I know he looks like Thanos.
I actually see this one. Hang on. So that's
Where
Thanos.
are they?
Thanos.
It's not.
He looks like Thanos.
Oh.
I can pull up.
It's because of yeah, he kind of does.
It's the chin and the forehead.
A small. You should have went for the head.
Flashing his pearly whites, you should have gone for my head.
I can show it on the Roll20 as well if no one has. If somehow you guys haven't pulled it up already.
We have it pulled up.
Okay.
It's in general chat. I made a comparison and everything.
Oh my. So,
Is he a model choice?
sure.
What class is he?
He is from Prismari, the same class as Nixie and Quintilius.
No. I meant classes. Like, is he a bard? Is he a barbarian? What is he?
Okay, classes are more like a mechanic. They don't necessarily exist in lore. But
I'm marketing
but
my
mechanically,
group.
Mechanically, all Prismari students, based on their stat blocks, are sorcerers.
Oh, okay.
Because sorcerers get the most forms of, like, elemental magics. Which is weird, because Druid is a class that exists, but that's Witherbloom students, so I guess it makes sense.
Alright. So...
But also, sorcerers don't...
a model?
Yes, he can be a model.
Okay, I'm gonna pick him as a model. I'm gonna go up to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, forgot his name again.
Xanther.
When you.
Yeah. That was in character.
When you wish upon a star.
Rat walks
I hate
up
that
to, walks
song.
up to Xanther and he goes, excuse me. And, like, tries to like, get his attention.
Yeah, he sort of, turns to you and, like, it's, like, I'm having a when you moment.
Me and the boys in the when you moment.
Me and the boys when you the boys when
the boys when.
I'm losing my mind. Okay. But yes,
we are losing our minds collectively as a group.
it seems like it. But yeah, you go up to him and you speak to him, and he turns around and, like, takes a moment to regard you, because, like, he's a taller individual, and I think you said Rat is shorter.
Rat is on the slightly shorter side.
But he's also a boisterous individual, so he's, like, not used to people being quiet. But then he turns to you and he's like, "Yeah, what's up, dude?"
Hello. Yeah, I'm not sure if you know who I am. I'm a friend of Nether's. And
I know Nether. He's my dude. We talked the other day.
They did.
Nice. You wouldn't happen to be could you? I was wondering if you could possibly model my outfit. I have two different versions of it. One for the more femme types, and one for more masculine, muscular type. And I'm wondering, I obviously am more of I don't really have the body fit for what I'm trying to market towards. So
yeah, if you need me to do that, you said you got two versions. You went overkill, my dude. What one you need me to wear, my guy?
I just kind of pulled out the more masculine one, and I want to here put I hand out like the more masculine like leotard thing, and I say, okay, put this on, and then I will show you how it works.
Yeah, sure, no problem, dude. And then he goes and gets changed before he comes back a minute later wearing the outfit.
The fit.
The fit.
The fit.
The fit.
And then I am just kind of like, think about what you want to be wearing, and then snap your fingers.
Oh yeah, that's like super cool, my dude. So just think about the outfit you, and then he gives the snap, and it's very similar to the you. I imagine you showed him like the masculine version of the outfit, like a sketch design, and he snaps his fingers, and he's wearing that.
Yeah. Well, that is the that's the thing, is that the outfit can be anything you want it to be.
But I assumed you showed him like sort of like a design that was sort of like what you envisioned for.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, dude, that's super cool.
I picked out like a it's like a black suit, but the edges of it look like molten lava. Like up by the sleeves, kind of have like a molten lava pattern to it.
Yep. Yeah, and
That's what happens.
Yep, he's wearing that now, and he's like, dude, that's super cool.
That's like
Dude,
bro,
Dude.
my dude guy.
You totally rock, Squirt.
That was totally wicked. Okay.
Something amazing, I guess.
Same kid.
Me waiting for adulthood to actually get good, like everyone told me.
Jokes on you. They lied.
Dude, where's my car?
Okay.
Car.
That's not what.
And then
I think we have
What are you laughing at?
happening?
What are you laughing
Do you
at?
like what I said?
Where is it? What is it? Do I
Do you
want to
like
know?
it,
I don't
Charlie?
know. I don't think we need to know. I don't.
No.
But carry on. Just keep it.
What the fuck is this?
I don't want
It's
to
worse the longer you
know.
stare at it. The longer
Okay.
you stare at it.
So, Rat now has a model for their outfit. The other four.
God help us all.
Oh my goodness. What is going on?
What?
What did you see?
For the sake of myself, I'm not gonna say anything. For the sake of any, why? What? Oh,
Me
okay.
too.
Why are you sending it over and over again?
DM,
Yeah?
DM, what happens next?
Well, I was
What happens
asking
next?
the other group, the other three, what is your plan for the other four outfits? Do you,
Yeah, Nathera's wearing the one with the extended rings, the all black one. That's Nathera's.
Nixie's wearing Nebula Storm.
Okay, so you guys are modeling your own outfits for those two.
I'm not.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then before I figure out what we're doing with the last one, I want to see if Quintilius' design actually made it. Is there any way I could do that? I'm sorry, I can't go back to general chat. I'll start laughing again. I barely broke out of it.
Okay. Sure. You look around for Quintilius, and
Where's
you
the redhead? Where's the ginger?
you do eventually find him. He was running a little bit late, but then shows up, and it does seem like his piece finally came together. It's sort of this for either it's more mass presenting, but it's a sort of three-piece suit design, so like anyone could technically wear it if they wanted to. It's a sort of darker blue coat that's adorned with like intricate silver embroidery, which might explain why he's had to stab himself so many times.
That would do it, yeah.
Yep. And like it goes up and down the sleeves, starting from like the bottom of the sleeve, a design that looks like almost an empty moon, and then going up all the faces of the moon up to the shoulders, where it's sort of a bright full moon design. And embedded in the fabric of like the inner lining of the coat, and then on the actual outside of the vest part, embedded into the fabric are these like sort of delicate looking crystals that like right now are sort of just like dormantly glowing and stuff. But as they
What do you mean dormantly glowing?
just like it's a sort of like light just glow, but then as when it finally gets a model, the crystals more sort of light up more vibrantly. And talking with him about it, he describes that the crystals are supposed to be in tune with the wearer's emotions, so that they like shine more brightly or more dimly based on like the power of the emotion. Like if they're intensely feeling something, it yeah.
Okay, good. He made it. That's it. I'm just gonna go find 2 models for the other 2 outfits.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab them.
There is plenty of different people volunteered to model, and you can kind of tell that a good amount of them sort of signed up for the chance to like wear the big pieces, you know, from the super well-known designers, but they're happy to wear anything and help out.
Good.
Are they? Are they really?
Yes.
They will be when they see how much effort, how much blood went
When they
into
see that our little team of 3 pumped out 4.
Oh my goodness, you guys are losing your minds.
I mean, I think.
You think?
I think mine did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
You did. You really did do a really good job. It's just... What the fuck is happening?
Everyone's losing their mind, apparently.
I'm still
Did
saying...
you not see the man?
Oh, I see him. Charlie, tell the general.
And if people want to pay attention to the Roll20, I'm gonna move you guys over to a new area. Here is the Rose stage, and I'm gonna bring out your quote unquote minis, and you can sort of position yourself wherever
No.
you guys feel like going. Lorcan,
Leah.
there's Rat, there's Olive, there's Nether. In case he's needed, there's also Hawk.
Yeah.
Leah, please.
And I'm gonna show
not yet.
I'm gonna show the Roll20 on screen as soon as I get rid of the drawing.
No. There we go.
Just because I also want to say, this map was made by the wonderful Rainbow Bonus Action on Reddit. Thank you very much to them. Otherwise, I would have to use the same Rose stage map that I've been using for the rest of the campaign. And I felt like it was nice to sort of change it up a little bit.
Yeah, it'd be real nice. Changes scenery and pace from the normal times that we are spending when we are here.
Yeah.
Please, Faye, tell us.
Leah, are you
Leah?
okay?
Leah's having a mild asthma
She's-
attack.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
And I have a couple. I have some word pictures of the outfit designs that I'm gonna bring up. Okay.
I inhaled pink.
You
Yeah,
inhaled
what?
pink. I wonder why you inhaled pink.
I
Uh,
laugh. I look at the menu while drinking,
It keeps.
and there was
It keeps
a powder.
cutting
There was
out.
a powder clump, and I inhaled it.
oh my goodness.
It keeps cutting out every time you guys say the whatever P word. So it's not doing wonders. It's
Oh.
really not.
So the the 5 alumni designs that are sort of put into
Fucking cease.
a special area, probably like over here if you guys can see my pings.
Yeah.
I cannot. Oh, there.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, this is probably over there is sort of like where they're put back, and the people who have access to backstage, you can get your eyes on them.
Oh my.
They're one of the designs is a gown that features like a sort of shimmering gradient of midnight blues and purples that's adorned with these silver sequins that resemble sort of twinkling stars. Sort of the when a model finally puts it on, you notice that like the fabric of it is made to sort of like it has sort of a floaty flow to it, so that it's not fully dragged down by gravity, so that it sort of dances itself as the model moves. Another is sort of for male presenting ensembles, like it's a sort of traditional suit with long coattails, but it's is a deep indigo like suit, and then the shirt itself is like this celestial silver, and the darker parts of the outfit has this intricate swirling galaxy pattern that moves around on them. It seems like the galaxies themselves are like stuck in one place, and just as the model moves, you see new bits of the galaxy open up.
That's actually a really cool idea.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could do that with.
And as sort of the person moves, there's like this constant like illusionary stardust that like falls off of them before it like disappears. Another is a gown that has like everything from a deep purple to like these fiery orange colors, almost like the sun is setting, and then there's these swirling motifs that are very much like nebulas and shooting stars, but it's a very it seems to be a more laid back sort of outfit until a model finally puts it on, and like the nebulas start to shift off of the dress and start to float around the model, and then they can like step into it and it merges back into the cloth and then leaves new nebulas behind them, just for like a short distance. And did I? Oh yeah, I rolled right past one of them. Another gown that is sort of iridescent blue, and then you see some soft silver that almost makes the dress look like moonlight's been reflecting on water as they move, and sort of there's just this gentle sort of like warping that happens across the fabric, almost like sort of soft waves. And then the the last of the five sort of big fashion pieces is this like this gown that has these like intricate sort of workings on. Oh, I copied the wrong description for this shit. Gotta go to my other document. My bad. There it is.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yep.
It's all the same thing, just ignore it.
So it's sort of this.
I'm trying to ignore that. I'm more talking about the section. God fucking damn it.
So it's like this sort of aqua color. At the hem of the dress, it's almost like this. It almost looks like the bottom of the hem is coated in sand, and as you look at it, the hem sort of like overlaps itself and then pulls back like waves crashing on the shore. And the top of the neckline has these like swirling sort of almost like a river pulling water sort of look, and there's these sapphires that adorn the belt that helps to cinch the waist. And sort of as the model wears it, the illusions on it are the only illusions with sound, and as the model like moves around, there's these like thunderclaps that happen.
Someone is destroying everyone's eardrums for the sake of a fucking
It's a soft thunderclap. It's not like thunder right next to you. It's more like thunder that you can hear like miles and miles out, like the beginning brewings of a thunderstorm. Yeah.
That is actually one of the most comforting sounds.
Yeah. But speaking of non-comforting thunder, the other night, lightning literally struck my backyard, and I could hear the thunder crash at the same time that it went off, and it was the loudest noise possible. I was like right about to drift off to sleep, and I jumped out of my bed.
Oh my god.
It was so loud.
I've had a similar experience camping once.
Yep.
Except I slept through the entire thing, and my parents were worried that I died.
So yeah, those are like the five sort of bigger outfits that everyone was like super excited to model. They're like, maybe I can get a chance for to be a part of this super high fashion world, and these like these clothes that like essentially a college student, even a rich sort of like Harvard of Magic School college student could never afford, like only in their dreams. And they get to model it for a whole evening. And for those just like sort of walking about, you hear everyone talking about all sorts of different things. It has another rumor mill, I guess, so if anyone wants to listen to a rumor, roll a d6. If anyone's like just wandering around and wants to listen to some rumors or whatever, yeah, it's just to drop a d6 and you get a rumor. If you feel like listening in on that.
I got rumor number 4.
I got rumor number 5.
4 or 5.
I got rumor number 1.
Okay, rumor number 1. Oh no, another designer has stolen one of the other students' designs and is trying to pass it off as their own.
Oh no! One of the designers used AI-generated art from copyrighted material.
Ooh, Kyle and I get the same rumor. Solidarity.
Nice.
Let's not do the same. Let's not talk about AIs again for a second week in a row.
Rumor number 4. A student activist group plans to crash the event in protest of the wasteful magical decadences that are used to make the outfits.
Just stop
no.
magic?
No, to protest the wasteful nature that like these magical cloths have been used.
I'll beat them up with my words and my fists. Let me at them.
And then Rumor number 5. One of the
That has
college
my
deans wants to buy one of the outfits, but has sent a proxy to bid on it instead. Yep. Those are the very wonderful rumors that
Sorry, I caught you off guard with that one, did I?
No, it wasn't you. I'm so sorry. It was what Alex sent me. I opened it up at the same time. Hang
God
on.
damn it. I thought it was
What are we
funny.
rolling for?
We were rolling to the group.
No.
yeah, if you wanted to like wander around and listen to the rumors that people are chatting about while they're sort of waiting. Okay. And then sort of the fashion show formally begins as Rubina Larkingdale, who is assigned as the announcer for this, introduces each of the models and the outfit they're wearing. So starting with you know, the high fashion pieces are like, so this is the Stardust Serenade from designer Isadora Valenwood, our very own alumni who went on to design for whatever the high magic fashion place I said she was from. My notes are scatterbrained on this one.
Wherever the fuck she's from.
Yeah.
The whole crowd.
Couture or something. It was Enchanted Couture? Enchante?
Enchante Couture.
Yeah.
Enchante these not.
The next piece is The Astral Wanderer by former alumni and lead designer for, again, another high fashion group, Magnus Stormwind, and it shows off the outfit that was the suit pattern with the silver shirt and indigo the suit that had the galaxy like frozen in it. As the person moves, it like stays in the same place, almost like you're able to like look through the planet at the galaxy on the other side.
I know the exact thing you're trying to describe. I can picture it because I've messed around with filters like that before, and I'm just thinking about how painful that would be. It's like even trying to do that in a digital world is awful. Imagine trying to do that with magic.
It's actually not too hard in 3D. Blender has a very specific thing for that, where you can move the texture based on position of camera rather than based on the object itself. So you can have the texture moves, or the texture frozen in one place and then the camera moves around it. The next one, the Cosmic Crescendo from oh no, wait. I keep skipping over this one, just because it's slightly shorter than all the other ones. The Moonlit Harmony, designed by former alumni and now lead designer at another high fashion place, Luna Everglen. I'm at least realizing my notes need to be slightly better.
I'm providing background noise.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah! Woo!
Where's the clapping?
Dresses.
Where's the clapping noise in the soundboards? Where are they? Thank you.
There we go.
They're
Yeah.
I don't have that on, but I can imagine it, and that's probably worse. Oh, it's getting spammed. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Getting a lot.
Okay.
That wasn't me.
No, it was. That was your spam catching up.
Oh.
And our final one from donated from non-alumni designer. We have the Storm Sea Elegance, which is the dress that sort of had the sea pattern with the sand at the hem and the like waves lapping at it, from designer Minar Galadrim. And then there is the array of clapping. Woo, wonderful. Everyone is doing their best.
Why?
Right. Yes, random air horn.
Is that gonna pick up on it? That's not wait.
No, I have the soundboard muted on my Discord, so all of that, none of that is coming up on the stream, thankfully.
Aww.
But I do need Nixie to make an intelligence check whenever they
Yep.
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
my god, hi.
Hi.
I'm cleaning.
Yeah.
I know you are, but like you just appeared from your background.
Sorry. 17.
Okay. With a 17, you would notice, Nixie, that while the pronunciation is slightly off because it's being pronounced like it's two names, the designer name for this is actually a elvish phrase, one you might recognize, that states "We are elves."
Fate, would I also pick that up since I speak Elvish?
You can also make an intelligence check.
Hold on.
Alright.
But the DC is slightly higher because this particular way they're not pronouncing it like it's an elvish. They're not pronouncing it like elvish words.
Sing it like it's a name, not
like it's a name, yeah.
Where is my? What am I doing again?
Look at you.
It's like when someone tries to trick the substitute teacher with Seymour Butts.
So what do I need to roll?
It's just a straight intelligence check. So your intelligence and then +1 because half your proficiency from being a bard. But it is a slightly higher DC than Nixie had.
Ouch. That'd be a 12.
12? No, unfortunately you don't catch on this. You're also like sort of you're doing photography for the event as well. You're like, this is the perfect event for photographs. Doing that.
The designers, are all the designers here or modeling?
Most
in the crowd, I thought.
Yeah, most of the designers are sort of the bigger name designers that you're very familiar with were in the crowd earlier. If you want to make a perception check, you can scan the crowd.
I'd like to.
Yeah.
You audibly hear them say, "Oh man, I love using this event every year to steal ideas from the students to make millions of
21.
dollars."
21. As you're scanning the crowd, which is like packed thick with pretty much every student that possibly could justify coming here, which is almost all of them. There are some nerds who are probably in the library right now or whatever, but pretty much every student, a good majority of the faculty, and even a good amount of alumni. But with a 21, sort of towards the back, you see a face that you could swear is familiar, who sort of at this moment is standing up to walk out as the rest of the outfits come out.
How well can I follow them?
At this point, one, if everyone could actually position themselves on the map where you would be during this event, because
Where would I be?
Everywhere.
well,
Where would we be?
the stage itself is where people are coming out to model. If you're waiting to model, you'll probably be sitting like back here-ish.
Can
Boy,
somebody
Nixie,
move me? Roll20 hates me again.
Where would
Give
you
me
like to
rat, give me
move?
Can someone share their screen real quick?
Uh,
Wait, no, I can just
the-
in game. Hold on, I can just click
Watch
on
our
the game.
roll 20s.
Why can't I? Oh my goodness, I
It
freaking.
hates me. Roll20
this.
hates me, and it hates the house, and it hates the clipboard.
Okay, there's a thing I have to do real quick. I have to delete rat because for some reason, it won't let me update who can move rat if rat is rat. I need to put a new rat.
The rats made
the
me
rat.
crazy. The rats made me crazy.
Crazy.
I
was
was
crazy,
I
what?
locked me in a room.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop! Stop! Okay, so, Charlie, you should be able to move rat now.
Good. I shall put him back with the models.
Okay, that
With
works for me.
Stagger.
And Nixie, unfortunately, at this moment, you cannot physically follow this person as you are waiting in the lineup.
Am I able to leave the lineup to go follow them?
At this particular moment, no, as you are next up, sort of as the previous model gets to about here on the map. You are then led out to start walking the perimeter of the stage.
Can I cast sending real quick
Sure.
to Lorcan to follow the figure that I described to them that I saw?
Okay. Lorcan, you receive a message from Nixie, which says.
Oh, it's 25 words.
Yep.
Can I get a basic description to give him?
The description is a little bit it's sort of generic, but basically it's a elven gentleman who by elven standards is still essentially a teenager. They seem to be like, based on elven standards, they're probably like a 16-year-old elven male wearing sort of a fine suit, but sort of still slightly out of proportion gangly limbs and stuff.
They're just a baby.
Elves are considered
Okay.
babies until they're like 100.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
how old
They're
is Nixie?
baby.
Oh, she's
200.
baby. She's 19.
Yeah.
Literally a child.
Okay.
While
anything
Nixie
on
has
them
all the
that I
experience of a normal 19-year-old, based on elven standards, you are still an actual child.
Yeah. Is there anything about them that stands out that I can give Lorcan?
Besides the fact that, like you, they're essentially a baby elf, they have this, like, slick back, almost brown, but, ginger hair.
Okay. So, where are they, to the left or to the right of the stadium? Right here.
they were like right dead set in the middle, and sort of as their design, as the that previous design, the what was it called, the Sea Storm Embrace, Storm Sea Elegance was announced, and it gets to like here, they're starting to walk off this way.
Okay. Lorcon, behind you. Slicked back hair, ginger, dark, baby elf. This is Nixie. Follow them for me, please. Thank you.
Also, what you want for dinner?
I love the sending spell because that like 25 words is like the perfect amount for just comedy every time it's cast if your brain malfunctions for a second.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what I said to him, and I want to... Is that enough to give Lorcan, let's say, advantage to find the figure behind them in the crowd?
Oh, you said this to me, but I don't need to find him. Not 10 feet to my left is the answers to everybody's problems.
Lorcan, as you receive this message, make a
15.
perception check.
Does he get it with advantage with my description?
Because of the description, he gets to make the check.
Okay.
Perception. Where
Yeah.
the fuck did that go? I keep losing it.
Because essentially, he'd have no other reason to look for a person at all in the crowd right now, unless...
I was asking, demanding.
Yep.
Go. Ouch. That's a 14.
14?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
No!
this figure that Nixie is describing to you as you turn around to look in the crowd, which I don't have every single figure on the map, because if I did, Roll20 would lag out for everyone. But these steps behind you are packed to the brim. Like, the 5-foot space that D&D has for like combat, there's probably like about 10 people per those spaces, because they're packed.
Try to look for them.
How? Hang on a minute. I can chain this. Can I?
And then Nixie starts walking.
Can I?
Do they announce my name?
Yep.
I'm still looking for the figure as I'm walking.
Designed and modeled by Strixhaven student Nixie Nitchie, and then all the other outfits have sort of had a title. I'm not going to ask you for one, but I assume your outfit has like a title that they can easily pronounce.
Nebulous Storm.
Yep, Nebulous Storm. And then you are out and walking.
I'm looking. I'm still looking around.
Yeah.
I don't know if I need to make another perception or not.
Make another perception, this time at disadvantage.
That's fine.
Because you were sort of busy trying to like model and seem like everything is okay. Yeah.
That still got me a 16.
16? Unfortunately, this figure you saw has vanished.
Matt, is there still a chance of us possibly finding him? Like, I'm asking, like, that's probably a metagame question, but oh well.
At sort of this point, Lorcan, you wouldn't even know. You didn't even clock the figure in the first place that Nixie was talking about. You don't really know what you're looking for at all at this point.
Alright, but I still find it weird. So.
Okay.
I have another question.
I'll go.
How long does it take for me to model and get back?
It's probably like about a 5-minute walk, because you like walk the perimeter of the of the stage to show everyone sort of the look.
Okay, when I get back, am I allowed to just completely run out the left side all the way over here?
As soon as you get back, sure. But sort of the next person, a name unfortunately most of you will be familiar with. Nathair, you are familiar with this name, but it happened during a session that you weren't here. Right before Nathair goes Tiliana Keppel. Yeah.
Oh, is she like the new Quintilius in terms of we don't like her?
Yes.
Yep.
Can I
Okay.
make
Yeah, I
one
don't-
small thing?
Can someone catch me up on why we don't like her real quick? Since
She
Uh,
basically
she
tried
does-
to
okay.
intimidate us and ended up shitting herself.
Oh yeah, well we have an Olive, so that's
Yeah.
not gonna work.
Yeah.
Intimidation
Yeah.
don't work on us.
Solid and Nixie.
Olive was almost exactly the reason that that didn't work. It was like the next section of the
Play.
of the book to run. But then you guys intimidated your way out of that encounter, so I was like, I'll cut this because I was barely interested in it anyway.
Alright.
She does her walk with the celestial algorithm, because she's a Quandrix student, so all of her stuff is math.
Oh, ew, I hate her. She's in my area.
She is so gross.
Ew. We're gonna have what is it? What was the name of the? Do you guys remember that Drake and Josh episode where like the Josh had the rival with that crazy lady, and then they dated for a bit, and then she seemed kind of nice, but then it turned out that she was actually still crazy.
I
No,
don't
just
know.
me. Okay.
So let me speak to the one with eyes. I mean, you don't need to cast anything if you don't want to. You can literally like.
I assumed it was busy. I've been trying to yell at Kylos for like 2 people walking at this point.
Yeah, if you want to go over to Kylos and speak to him. I was just trying to keep the sort of event flowing. Because we gotta wrap up in like maybe 15 tops. If I'm really pushing it. As much as I would love to do D&D all night long, because last week was much shorter, it is approaching that point. So you go speak to Kylos. So Lorcan, what would you like to?
Kylos, I need you to look for somebody. And I'll give him the same description that Nixie gave me, to like the slick back hair that's like dark ginger.
Yeah, it's
Very dark ginger. It was wearing a suit of some kind.
Yep, baby elf.
And basically baby elf.
Baby elf. Okay, got it.
Yep.
And with that, Carlos gets out of his seat. He gives himself a good little stretch. Lorcan, you can see like a small, like little grin on his face, like finally.
There's some folks behind you that are like, "Hey, down in front," whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Get out of here.
Yep.
Wait in a sec. And I'm assuming perception check, correct?
Yes, you can make a perception check as Nathair is then announced and starts to walk the stage.
Can I inspire?
If you want to, sure, yeah.
Yes.
If you want to make
Yes,
this,
I will.
Alright, let's see it.
And because it's a check, check.
So 18, and then I would roll 2 d8s, correct?
Yes, because technically.
And choose the higher one.
Oh, well, I don't think you need to roll the other one.
I'm guessing it's an 8.
It was.
So that's a 26 for perception.
26 for perception, wonderful. as Nether is starting to walk around, Lorcan comes up to you, and it's like, this is incredibly important to Nixie.
Nixie spoke in my brain.
Yeah, Nixie spoke it in the brain real urgently.
Okay.
This is very important.
Got it.
I'll leave you to it as I change my pants.
Yeah, all signs to you.
You pissed yourself? Why are you changing your pants?
And
Why the fuck when you speak in my brain? That scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Like before I start to look around, I like give Olive a light tap and be like, hold my seat in case I might have to track a bitch.
Yeah.
By might I mean I'm tracking a bitch. And then he gets up.
Yeah. It's for anyone else, this task was basically impossible. But you're Kylos.
You're Hylos.
But I have invested into seeing shit.
This person is ducking around other people. They're keeping a low profile, and they're like opening a door towards the top back of here that leads out and then around to like actually exit the place. And you see them just as they're reaching the door. And as Nether is doing their walk around the perimeter of the rose stage, you catch them. Nixie, you're sort of you're finally backstage and you're starting to do your run. Quintilius is announced. Yeah, Quintilius is announced and starts to move when there's sort of this almost terrible sort of screeching crackle of energy.
Fucking damn it.
As
God damn it. Every time we come to this fucking stage.
Why?
Because I have the battle map. You see that the students wearing you see that the outfits that have been rolled out, that the models are no longer in from the four like big alumni designers start to animate and break out of their cases as Quintilius goes to look around. There's sort of these like these runic symbols start to appear on his outfit as well, and he starts to like have to fight against his own body as it starts to move without him as
the dress from before.
as the clothes start to animate.
We've done this before.
And we will open next week with initiative. And and we're gonna end tonight's session there on a very exasperated note. I'm sorry.
You're okay, buddy.
Oh my.
Good session.
Thank you.
It was a good session. It's just funny that
It was a good session.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. As soon as you said we're going to the rose stage, guys, it's like I fucking know it. I'm seeing
At this point, we should have rose stage PTSD.
I do.
Yeah.
I do have that. It's not a. We should.
But
every time
there, I do have good news for you all. Next week when you roll initiative, you're gonna be level 7. And we're gonna end tonight's session there. So thank you everyone so much for watching. Have a good night. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.